What is poppin'?
Is good, ladies and motherfucking gentlemen.
We here. Shakey Vibe Podcast episode 19. We got a good one today. So what's poppin'? How was your night? How was yesterday? All that other good
Fuck
stuff.
yesterday, fuck tonight, man. Let's get this going, baby. I'm fucking excited. I've been excited for weeks now.
Hell yeah.
My week was good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna bullshit you. My week was good. Rough day at work, the 9 to 5. That was a rough day, but this area right here was popping and crackling.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to be as hyper and obnoxious as I was last week just because I'm so tired from my show last night. I lost my voice, but we killed it. We here. What's popping, everybody in the chat? We appreciate y'all for joining.
Facts. Everybody here. We got Hip Hop Radar. We got Nico in the building. We got everybody. We got Traumatose in here. Everybody in here.
We got a good one for y'all today.
Oh, we got this is the one. This is the one. Should I do it?
You can do it.
Let's go ahead and do it, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, the punchline prophet,
blah.
The Louisville assassin,
blah.
The metaphor messiah, the
blah.
fucking goat, Wuntayk Timmy.
Let's fucking go.
What is good, my guy?
What's poppin', fam? We appreciate you for doing this, man. We know you typically don't do interviews and that kind of shit. So we appreciate you for doing this for sure.
I really like the reaction, so it's all good.
We try our best, man. We try our best.
Both of us definitely. We keep it 100, but like at the end of the day, if man keeps spitting bars and man keeps spitting flame, we're gonna keep giving those 100 reactions.
You guys make it easy to react like that, brother.
Facts.
Come on, bro.
Facts.
Hey, they tell the viewers they gotta excuse me. I'm in a restaurant right now, trying to give me something to eat, but I'm here.
It's all good. We keep it 100. We keep it real, baby. Just order me some wonton soup with an egg roll and some pork fried rice.
Oh, I already got it. It's on the way.
All right, cool. I'll leave the garage door open. So what's good, my guy, man? How's it been? How's this year been treating you, my brother?
Hey, man, it's pretty good, man. I got back to dropping music the end of last year, so I'm seeing the results come back to me.
That's lit. That's lit.
We got a lot of people. I mean, I can speak for myself. I can't speak for Shakes, but I got a lot of people just hitting me up. Yo, do this. Yo, do that. Yo, I was like, you do know I got a 9 to 5, right? Like, I'm gonna get to the Wuntayk Timmy, man. Just take it easy.
No, your fans are nuts with it though.
They're
like,
crazy,
they like, man, the fan base is like real, like for real, lit, man.
I love them to death. They be at my neck sometimes, but I love them to death.
Facts. So how long you been doing this for? Like, when did Wuntayk pick up the mic? Like, when did you get all started in the spitting?
I would say I've been taking it. I started really rapping. I want to say like maybe 2011. I want to say 2011, 2012, and then I actually dropped my first mixtape under Wuntayk in 2016, and that's when it like really picked up. Like when I really started like to see that I was who I thought I was on the microphone. You know what I mean? So
did you always like? Were you always Wuntayk Timmy? Like from time, like was that your name?
Nah, at first I was going by a neighborhood nickname, like my homie's nickname at first. I was going by Fresh, but then I decided to switch my name up because I wanted to actually go by my real name is Timothy, so I wanted to go by my real name, you know.
Yeah.
And once I switched my name up, it's what I needed to do because that's when it really took off for me. So
yeah. So when you put in the one take in it, is that the moment where you knew, like, was that sort of around the time where you realized, okay, yo, I can spit better than this guy, like, I got something here. I'm on.
Nigga's fire. I'm sorry.
Is that
This
when you
nigga's
just like?
fire.
Is that when you
Don't
knew you
even
were
ask
fire?
that question, brother.
Yeah, well, I guess you could say that because the first mixtape I dropped on the one take was titled "Everybody" because I was saying I was better than everybody. So I guess
Yeah.
you could say it was around that time.
I'm just upset about myself that it took me this goddamn long to listen to this man's music.
I'm saying though, right?
Every
Like,
time, bro.
dude, after your first reaction to this guy, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? And why haven't I heard of this guy? What the fuck did I just listen to? And I was like, and then I'm like, okay, so then I did your reaction to Top Tier. And when I say like my IG blew up, like you got to do that, I was like, yo, and why am I just hearing this fucking guy now though? Like for real,
Man,
Like I
I
did the first
was
reaction, I straight up went to bed. I took 4 aspirins and a Corona, and I went to bed. I was like, this motherfucker gave me a headache. I was like, yo, but it's like it's hard because it's like a swag type shit. Like he's not fast, right? He's not doing. He's just chilling, and he's just every fucking.
dude, I'm a rapper. I'm a spitter, and I was just sitting there like, what the fuck?
man. I'm
It,
comfortable. I'm
yeah,
comfortable. I
man.
just I like the I came up listening to Wayne. Like Wayne's really all I listen to. So when it comes to the bars, it's like okay, I gotta say something. But once I decide, I'm gonna come with my own type of you got your aggressive rappers, you got your fast rappers, and it's like, nah, I'm just gonna be me. I'm a laid back, chill type of person, So
That's a fact. That's a fact. I was like, when I listened to the first track, bro, I was just like, I don't know whether to go to sleep or punch a dolphin. I was confused. I was like, he's rapping and I'm hearing what he's saying, but I'm just like, bro, it's like punch after punch, and I'm just like, yo, that's it. I'm done with this motherfucker. I'm good.
Are you a cat that likes to perform? Do you like doing shows? Because sometimes cats don't
uh,
really like it. They don't fuck with it like that.
yeah, I like doing shows. I don't do a lot of shows, but I do enjoy performing. I do enjoy being on stage, but it takes to get comfortable up there because I'm really an antisocial type of person. Like as you see, I don't do interviews and podcasts, and I'm barely active on social media. I'm really kind of antisocial. But when it comes to shows, as soon as I get comfortable on stage, then I don't want to get off the stage. So
Right.
And as soon as you get that first crowd reaction, it's like, okay,
yeah,
later,
yeah,
later. Put me in, coach. Put me in,
yeah.
coach. I'm
I
ready.
Normally,
don't
what I
think,
I'm
do.
ready.
honestly, for my health and everybody else's health, I don't think I should even attempt to even go to a Wuntayk Timmy performance. Somebody gonna get hit. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be because I want to. It's because he just does something when you said this bar, and I kept on saying it over and over again to see if I could catch on to it. And it was in the one that I did. Damn, what the fuck the name of it was? The last one that I did of yours. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I kept on saying this bar. My wife was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "I'm trying to catch what he said because I know I missed it."
But then he said another bar, and you just missed them all. You're like,
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, my brother. It's difficult reacting to your music because it's like if you're not listening to your music, if you're not
Yeah,
listening to your words, dude, you're gonna miss the whole fucking thing.
yeah.
But that's what I
You,
like though. I
one
work
thing
with.
I wanna give you a shout out because it's a lot of people that react to my music because I check out a lot of my reactions and a lot of people when they first react to my music, the response is kind of like slow and kind of like they not sure if I'm good or not, And then you see them 2 3 reactions later, and it's like, nah, he's the truth. But
ah.
it wasn't slow. It wasn't slow with you. Like it was like immediate. Like, nah, this is different. This is special. So I can give
You
you
know
a
why
shout out
though?
on that.
You know why though, and I appreciate that. You know why though? Because I'm not a dumb nigga. Like these motherfuckers don't know what they're listening to. They're deaf,
Yeah,
blind, and stupid. Like, come on. Because my thing is, I can fuck with the beat. I can fuck with the flow. I can fuck with the cadence. I more
yeah,
listen to what you're saying on that track that's gonna make me get that reaction.
yeah,
So, like, it's right off rip. Like, if you listen to your music the first time, and you tell me, he's all right, I'm not gonna call you ever again.
Yeah.
Like, because that
Yeah.
means you don't know what the fuck you listening
You
to.
ain't listening.
That's
Yeah,
just,
you're not listening.
Do you know how hard it is being a reactor and a fan of somebody at the same time? Because you want to listen to all their shit,
Yeah.
but you can't because you want to also
You
turn on
gotta
the fucking
react to it.
camera.
Yeah.
Because we keep it 100 in our reactions. Like we're not gonna bump your shit and
Yeah.
then the next day do a reaction to it. Because like our reactions are fucking genuine on
Yeah.
camera, and like we want to chill and rock with the fans as we're doing the reaction, so everybody rocks with it together. But it's so hard when there's certain cats that are spitters and you want to hear all of their shit in their
Yeah.
catalog, but you just fucking can't.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I
Fucking
thought about
hard.
that. I thought about that before because when I post stuff on Instagram, like say I post a snippet on Instagram, it's like I wonder if they went and listened to the song or just turned the camera straight on and did the reaction. Like because that's why I try not to give away too much on Instagram just in case, you know, you don't want to catch TM and just like, oh, now the reaction is not genuine, you know. So
Fact.
no, that's a fact. Rick G, put up what Rick G just said right now. Because I caught that on the third reaction. I caught that on that every time he hits a fucking punchline, he's got that ad-lib in the back. And I was like, who the fuck on? Hold on. So I went back to the other reactions and I started listening. And I was like, oh, this nigga's a Street Fighter. Okay, I get what you're doing.
yeah, I had to add that to my repertoire because when I first started, like you know, I've always done music by myself, and like my fan base was like strictly people who listened to me. And then when I first started rocking with Montana and them, it was like a lot of their fan base didn't really give me the real reaction that I felt like I should get. And so it was like, oh, it's because they not catching what I'm saying because I do it in a different way than they used to, you know. So when I started, I had to start like I told them like, man, look, every time you heard a sound effect, I said something. If you didn't catch it, you missed it. So
And that's a fact.
No, that's a fact. If you don't catch it, you just fucking you missed it. You're not gonna catch it. You weren't meant to catch it. It's just over your fucking head. See you later. Bye bye.
Those are the people that we put in the category as dumb niggas. Those are the ones over there. Because
Shakey,
like
bye.
in my brain, like in my shop where I work at, a lot of dudes listen to rap, a lot of dudes, and I be bumping yours, I be bumping Montana, I be bumping Eminem, I be bumping everything. Like it's all in a loop. And they heard, what was the fucking song that it was just the other day that they heard it, and they go, "Who the fuck is?" Oh, it was the cipher that you were in, the FGE cipher.
yeah,
And I played it and yo, who the fuck is that suave ass nigga? And I was like you know that's Wuntayk Timmy. He's like, that ain't Wuntayk Timmy. And I'm like, goddamn right it is. And I'm like, when this man comes in, you guys, if you don't know who this fuck is, you don't know what the fuck you're listening to.
yeah,
Because you got an unorthodox kind of style that not a lot of people have. So it's kind of crazy how people can't put you in your own category.
yeah.
Which
You
is
know,
good though.
that's a term that's used to describe me a lot, like unorthodox. And it's like I love the description because it makes it like I'm different, you know. But I never understood why they say it's unorthodox because it sounds regular to me, you know. It's how I rap, so I don't understand why it's unorthodox to other people.
In a day and age where everything is really generic and so many cats sound the same and want to emulate this cat and sound like this cat, to
Yeah,
stand out is a good thing, and it's
yeah,
refreshing for the
definitely.
game. It's what the game needs. The game doesn't need a whole bunch of these mumble kids doing the exact same thing over and all that repetitive shit. They like it needs cadence, it needs delivery, it needs substance. So like one of the reasons why we fuck with you and your and Montana and the whole clique like that is because everybody is bringing substance.
Yeah, yeah. When I first started dealing with Montana, and it was the first time I was ever a part of. Hold on. Yeah, yeah. When I first started dealing with Montana, and it was the first time I was ever really around a lot of rappers consistently. You know, like I didn't really do songs with other rappers, and just because I work on a different type of time. You know, like I don't have time to wait for your verse to come back and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out right now. If you can hear,
No, exactly, exactly.
I can rap for 5 minutes straight. You know, so I don't really need somebody to get on the second verse. But
You
when I
sure
started
can.
being around them, it was like, man, this is it's I noticed or I realized that I was coming different. You know, like I'm coming different than there's a lot of different rap styles. You know, so I was able to appreciate like, oh, okay, like he gets this reaction off of this, like, oh, he gets this reaction off when he does it like this. Like a lot of my punchlines are more entendres, you know, and it's
Right.
harder to catch an entendre than it is a punchline like a simile or a metaphor, you know. So it's like, how do I make them see like what I'm doing is different, but it's
Facts.
upper, you know. So
Well, this patch of white hair right here is from reacting to your ass. Because it's true. It's you. You're not, like I said before. If you're not listening to it, you're not going to catch it. If you're not
yeah,
really focusing on what you're saying, it's going to go over your. And I've missed a bunch of your bars. I would
yeah,
like to think that I caught some at least, but I'm just like, fuck, bro. I did the one breath one that you did. I had an asthma pump next to me because I was just like, yo, dude, breathe.
if
That
if you
was
do on your reactions, if you do miss it, they gonna let you know.
Facts.
They gonna let you know you missed
that's what you
Woo.
call fire.
That's fire right there. So I got to ask you because I know everybody in the chat's gonna want to know how did you hooking up with the 300 click all come about with
it.
that family?
So my one of my homies, one of my actually like one of my close friends now. He's actually Montana's manager, and
Oh, lit.
I was introduced to him by I don't know y'all know Vori. Um, he's like he signed the Dream Chasers now. He did some work
Okay.
on the Donda
Yeah,
album.
Oh,
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
so
yeah,
lit.
yeah.
Vori, yeah, that's my homie. So he's from the city, and he actually connected me with Montana's manager and was just trying to because I needed a manager, you know, and he just was like, "Hey, holler at him," and we talked about it a couple of times, and he's like, "You know what? Like, I think you should rock with Montana. Like, you know, he really liked your music. Like, they ended up coming to do a show in the Wolves, and then I pulled up and we rapped, and the rest was really like no brainer. Like, man, you do what I do, let's make it, you know. So
That
That's
that's
lit though.
dope. And then, like, I haven't. I've listened to, like, it's hard because I can't listen to you guys' music like I want to because I
yeah,
have to say I want to give you guys the love and show you the love doing reactions and everything of your music just to throw you out there more because I
yeah,
believe you need to be you the goat. Like, I mean, nobody could tell me otherwise.
yeah,
Like, you are the GOAT. Like, that's point blank simple. That underdog
yeah.
shit,
Hey,
I hate
that's
it
love,
because I'm
man.
like, how you gonna put this nigga as an underdog when this motherfucker is rapping better than half these motherfuckers down here now? You
Facts.
pissing me off.
I'm saying
Hey,
though. I'm
that's
saying though.
love, man, for real.
Like,
So
go ahead, Shake.
when does it get to the point in your mind? Because you call yourself the underdog. When does it get to the point where you're no longer considered an underdog? What do you need to do or where do you need to be where you don't consider yourself the underdog?
I, man, personally, I feel like I'm gonna forever be the underdog. Like I feel like everything about me, everything about my city, everything about the way that everything unfolds. It's like I'm always the underdog. I'm always the like I never feel like I'm not the underdog. You know, like I don't. If there's ever a situation, I don't feel like I'm the favored. You know, I'm not favored to win this matchup. I'm not. So it's like I'm forever be the underdog. There's nothing that I feel like I could accomplish or anything that'll make me feel like I just feel like, hey, I succeeded as an underdog. So it's not really an accolade that I feel like I can get. I just watched the Kanye documentary and
That was lit.
yeah, it was. Like I didn't even watch the third one, the third installment yet. But at the end of the second one, when they showed him at the Grammys, and he's like, "Well, I guess we'll never know." Like that's how I feel. Like until then, like, I guess we'll never know. I got a lot I'm trying to do.
That's dope. That's dope. Shaky Vibe Podcast, we here. We live, episode 19 with your boy, Wuntayk Timmy. And as we always do, we open the floor to all y'all. So if you got some questions, don't be shy. Because for real, when are you going to get the next time to ask your man some questions? Don't be shy,
Never.
people. Don't be shy. Man already said he don't really do interviews. So when are you going to get the next time to ask the man a question?
I post them things on my Instagram telling them they can ask me questions and then just get overwhelmed with questions and be like, man, I ain't answering none of these questions.
Well, you post those questions. That's why you take those breaks from social media.
Brother, I put up the poster saying that we're about to go live with my man Wuntayk Timmy, and everybody comment on the below. Yo, ask him this. Ask him. I'm like, yo, relax. You want to ask him? Get on the podcast and ask him.
We got a question here. We got Nico. Nico's in the chat. What's popping, Nico? Nico's like, who are your top 5 artists within hip hop that influence you the most? And who are your top 5 artists outside of hip hop that influence you the most? You got Wayne.
Okay,
You said Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne's number one in any category, any question. Wayne is always going to be number one for me. I would say Jigga for sure. You know, Jay-Z. I honestly feel like my style is a mixture of Wayne and Jay-Z. You know, those are my top.
I can see that.
Two.
I can see that.
I'd say probably honestly Nelly. Nelly was like one of my first favorite rappers, and I feel like the way that he made music, the sound of it, how it was different, that played a big part in how I made music.
Hell yeah, when Nelly came out, that man took over.
No Country Grammar, come on, man.
Yeah. Nelly was my first favorite rapper. So
you wanted the hopscotch when listening to that shit. Like you wanted to, you wanted the double dutch.
I would say it says in hip hop and then outside of hip hop.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz was a big influence on my music. I'm really kind of just naming my top 5, really. Like,
yeah,
it's top 5 favorites, and I'd have to say, I don't know, 5 would be a toss up. Really, I don't even know who I would put 5. I might put Wayne again. Mixtape Wayne is 1.
This man put Wayne in his top 5 twice. Wayne is fire though, man. Nobody can really fight that though, because Wayne is fucking sick, bro.
Yeah, that's all. Like, I listen to everybody's music. Like, whenever music drops, I check it out. Every time it drops, no matter who it is, if it's somebody drop, I'm listening to it. But the only thing I find myself consistently listening to is Wayne. Like, I can listen to any Wayne all day. So,
your favorite album?
Favorite album? Carter 1.
Of Wayne.
Carter 1.
Yeah, the Carter 1.
All right.
Carter 1.
Nico, I didn't think that question would stump the man as much as it did, but he named Lil Wayne twice. So good, he's in it twice.
He said number 1 was Lil Wayne. He said number 5 was Weezy. It's 2 different dudes.
Yeah. There's mixtape Wayne and album Wayne. Yeah. We got a whole bunch of questions here. There's a whole bunch. They're loving it right now. When's some new music coming out? That's we got a question from Xbox GT.
When's new music coming?
Yeah.
I got St. Patrick's Day is next week. I always drop something on St. Patrick's Day. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna drop, but I'm gonna drop something on St. Patrick's Day for sure.
Oh, that's dope. And then Kelton Dixon was popping. Kelton is asking when you gonna drop the rollout video.
Kelton Dixon is a name I know. I see it in a lot of comments, and I appreciate Kelton Dixon. Rollout video. I'll drop it on St. Patrick's Day. If that's what they want, I'll drop that on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. On St. Patrick's Day, I'm gonna go get me some green beer, and I'm gonna react to every fucking thing.
Hell fucking yeah. Xbox also wants to know, he's like, are you in the FGE Cipher 10?
I don't know yet. Cypher 10 ain't done yet, so I don't know yet. You're gonna have to see. You're
He
gonna
said,
have to
sit and
see.
wait. Sit and wait, motherfucker. I gotta get the beer.
Go get your beer. I'm just scrolling through these questions, asking these questions because the chat's going crazy right now. So we got Traumatos in the house. Traumatos wants to know, what do you feel in the hip hop culture is missing, and what new elements of the culture do you feel have strengthened it?
Um,
It's a dope question.
I feel like I feel like uh, hip hop. If I could say that it's missing anything, I would say that it's missing. I don't really want to say quality, but I feel like the quality, like, I don't knock any style of rap music, like, because you make what you want to make as an artist, or whatever you feel is
Facts.
what's good to you. But I
Facts.
feel like the fact that music is so quantity based now, it's not a really about how good you can make music, but how much music can you make, you know. And I feel like what's missing is the time allotted between albums, the time that you're able to go off to yourself and live life to come back with music that's actually gonna change something, like music that means something. Not saying that somebody, because the music means whatever it means to them, but that's what I would feel is missing to the music I listen to. Like, I like
Facts.
when I could hear an album. I remember when I would hear an album and I can't get past the first song, and then I can't get past the second song. Like, and I feel like that's missing from music these days. Like you can basically skim through a lot of it. So
I mean, that's kind of how I feel too. A lot of records that I've heard lately, it's been like they were just trying to get done with the album as quick as possible, and they just threw whatever together just to put it out. Because
yeah,
you can hear it in the lyrics, you can hear it in the flow that they're not putting 110% on
yeah,
half of the album.
yeah,
Fact. They're lacking substance.
yeah. Like I said, it's like, what you make as an artist, you make what's real to you. You make what's good to you. But I know that I remember the first time I heard the Carter one. I remember the first time I heard the Black album. Like, I know how it feels when something is special,
Fact.
and I don't feel stuff is that special that often.
That's a fact though. That's a fact. I haven't heard that one track that's came out like in the industry that's out there that will make me like it doesn't have replay value. Like I can
Yeah,
hear it at one time, all right, it's dope.
There is, but it's so few and far between. And I hate to do this, but like back in like the mid 90s, early 2000s, I can literally name 30 albums that I could listen to essentially cover to
yeah,
cover
yeah,
without maybe fast forwarding one song, maybe two songs. And now it's the exact opposite. For any 20 every 20 albums, maybe there's
yeah,
one or two albums where you're not skipping those tracks. So it's like it's weird and it's different. The times are definitely weird and different. So it's good that there's cats like y'all, where in a
yeah.
time where the game needs spitters, y'all be spitting.
Yeah, it'll always be about that to me. They try to talk to me about it all the time. Like, man, you gotta do this, man. You gotta start. And it's like, man, I'm
You
doing
know,
me, and if they fuck with it, cool. If they never do it, then it is what it is. But I'm gonna keep doing me. So
as long as your views keep going up, you know you're doing
So
something
and
right.
yeah,
that's why
yeah,
that's why that's why I feel like you a real one because like it's gonna get there when it's gonna get there. I'm not
yeah,
gonna change who I am or how I do my thing to please somebody else just to get the views and just get the whatever. So
yeah.
I'm just like, but it's not even that, nigga. You nasty though. It's like it fucking fucks me up, bro. I don't understand that shit sometimes, man.
Should we show the people in the chat just how nasty he is?
It's all one take, whatever he wants, man.
You cool if we play some of your music right
Yeah,
now?
yeah. It's
All
all
right,
good.
all right. We're gonna pull up one of one takes tracks. We're gonna
Do
pull
not
up,
do top tier because I am reacting to that tonight. So do not do that one.
dude. That's literally in the queue,
I
motherfucker.
will drop kick you in your forehead, nigga. Do not play top tier, please. I'm
You
reacting to it tonight.
You suck.
No, bro. Chill with that.
Man, all right. So now we're just gonna go on Wuntay's page, and we're gonna pull up something. And I know it's. Is there a song that you want us to play? Wuntayk. What's one of your songs you would want us to play? I'll let you choose.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
You play. You play underdog. You play underdog. Underdog got some. They can get a good feel out. If they never heard me before, they can get a good feel out underdog.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hold on, before you play it, let me make sure I reacted to it.
No, too late, bud.
Man, fuck that.
The train's already left the station.
I would shut this shit down, brother.
Train's already left the station. All right, here we go. Share.
All right, go ahead.
Let's just make sure y'all can see it. All right, y'all can see it. We're going to play the ad. We always play the ads for the homies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Wuntayk Timmy, Underdog official music video shot by Buku footage.
That's not it.
Nice one.
Yo, you gotta get used to Prime, bro.
Cause I don't fuck with y'all.
All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whip him.
Bad as I want
I know
to.
you got him. I know you
Yo,
got
throw
him.
some flames in the chat.
I'm gonna
Let's
show
go.
you how great I am.
I might need a beverage. You know my flow is devil spit, so I could drop some shit just for the hell of it. Feast that I don't never miss. I told my daughter I would give her everything she ever wished and ever since. Nowadays they all be on whatever. I'm on some never shit. Faking ass, no, we won't be together if I'm ever rich. Oh, flaky ass. I show her the exit, find a better bitch. She probably think I'm dyslexic, cause I let her switch. This shit effortless. Married to the struggle, I accept it like a toddler. Turn my car into a bed, but how I slept in it. She try to turn my car into a bed, how we have sex in it. Bitch, turn around. I'm not that affectionate. I pull up with my block niggas, sticks in them drums. Got the rock niggas, solid with it. I ain't never knock niggas. They are what they are, but I swear to you, I'm everything they not, nigga. I'm cold. Don't compare me to no hot nigga. Fuck, I'm saying I'm hot too. That's why I can't get tangled with you not niggas. I'm the table. Tell her bring a pot with her, shot with her, just in case the fucking billboard doesn't top 10 on pump the bass. Something still stored like a shoplifter. Up for days, try and give them everything I got, nigga. Mama say I'm blessed, I ain't have the blessing I'm finna be. My baby tell me I am just manifesting the energy, but every gun I buy leave one less for my enemies. All that I can do is just pray that bullet is meant for me, cause I done seen some shit play out that just didn't make sense to me. These niggas can't even make sense. I'm trying to make history and get to keep on saying I need to do documentary interviews and shit, cause niggas need to know Timothy, but I ain't into letting niggas in on me. I swear my favorite comments is when they tell a nigga how they been on me, cause it was times I thought no one was listening. Probably seem like I don't fuck with y'all, cause I don't fuck with y'all. All up in they number log, but I ain't have no one to come. Bad as I want to, but I won't take this rubber off. I told her let my dog fuck. Why? Cause that's my fucking dog. Niggas made my stomach fall when they knocked my brother off. So if you ain't coming how I'm coming, then don't come at all. What? Nigga put you on the verse, motherfucking fuck around and put you on the shirt. I'm the underdog, bitch. Fuck that. He know the odds against him cause he young black. Born right in the middle of shit. Wasn't nothing but crack. He just touched down. He looking like where the love at. He took a knee. They tried to give him 20. That's a touchback. Look at him trying to leave his hoodie and his skull cap. Said he tired of being a sinner. That's a hub cap. Riding dirty behind the wheel. Mud flap. Can't change his shit so you can't shame it. Yeah, I'm playing, baby. You can't claim it. I ain't playing favorites. No, I'm playing Vegas. Yeah. Watch when I hit. I'm playing famous. And putting chains on all my niggas. I'm playing Tation. Yeah. Game calling a nigga. I'm playing station. They said my name and I pulled up. I'm playing Asian. Rap funny, but niggas is staying patient and doing what I know to keep up with these damn payments. Yeah. My shorty said, here's what it is. Majority of niggas is weird. If he ain't got a gimmick, if he smart, he appeal to the kids. Hold on, wait. A smarty's appeal to a kid. I'm godly official with this. If they don't see the genius in it, shouty, it is what it is. I promised them shit, though I did. Barbies and shit for my kids. So I'd probably get them a crib or car, some shit full of pigs. I got shit to do, I really do. I can't rest till I'm rich. Ain't got shit to prove, nigga. Who I'm the best in this shit. Shout to God, he knew what he was doing when he blessed me with this. Tell Armand and Dion I'm a Louisville legend. She get an honorary jersey. Retired my shit early. Probably seem like I don't fuck with y'all. cause I don't fuck with y'all. All up in a number log, but I ain't had no one to call. Bad as I want to, bad I won't take this rubber off. I told her let my dog fall. Why? Cause that's my fucking dog. Niggas made my stomach fall when they knocked my brother off. So if you ain't coming how I'm coming, then don't come at all. What? Nigga put you on the verse, motherfucking no. Fuck around and put you on the shirt. I'm the underdog. Take
that. That was your boy, Wuntayk Timmy.
That man said, I don't fuck with y'all because I don't fuck with y'all. That was a quick answer right there, bro. Don't ask no more questions. I just don't fuck with y'all. That's it. That's
Man, I ain't doing a track with you. I'd rather put you on a shirt.
fuck, man.
Yeah, that's a. You know, a lot of my projects names come from like that bar is what made me call my project Underdog. Like I thought of that and was like, you know what, that's the name of this project, Underdog. So a lot of my projects come out like that.
Roy,
That's dope.
I'll tell you what. You need to keep it going. You need to keep it going, brother, because the industry needs motherfuckers like you.
Facts.
That's a fact. I'm a lyricist at heart. I love lyrics. I love when you make me want to jump off my chair because
Yeah,
that bar just hit my fucking head so goddamn hard. Like
yeah,
the other shit, yeah, the club baggers, that's cool and that's fine. I fuck with
yeah,
it, but nah, man,
yeah,
it's lyrics for me.
yeah, yeah. Me too.
I gotta ask, are you a fan of your music as well, though? Like, are you a
A fan
fan of your music?
of my own music.
Yeah.
I love my music to death. I don't make nothing like literally. I say it in my music. I'm gonna do me. I don't give a fuck who like this shit because I like it. You know, like I love my music.
That's dope. Because, like, a lot of artists, by the time they get their masters back, shoot the music video, get the music video back, by the time you've already heard it at least 100 times, you're like, yeah, I don't feel like listening to it anymore. So, like, that's dope. That's dope. I
You
love
know
my
what's
music too,
crazy?
but, like, I get sick of hearing it by the time I even release it, that it's just like, I don't even want to hear it anymore.
What's crazy? I feel like it works the opposite for me. Like at first, I don't really like it, but by the time I get through getting it fine tuned, because a lot of people don't know. Like a lot of my music, I mix it myself. So when it comes to
Oh, really, eh? That's dope.
yeah, like I record myself at the crib and everything. So I'm not great at mixing. So where it might take me an hour to do a record, it might take me 10 hours to mix the record. So by the time
Yeah,
I get through mixing
yeah.
it, now I'm in love with it. I feel like it has the same kind of effect. Like you know, you hear stuff on the radio and it be like, man, this shit is trash. But then they play it on the radio so much that eventually you're like, well, it's all right, you know. And I feel like my
Right,
music kind of has that effect on me. Like at first I don't like it as much, but by the time I'm done mixing it and everything, like now I love the record and nobody can tell me different. So
right. So like I saw the underdog the underdog documentary,
uh,
and I liked something that you said in that. You said that you don't like to sit on a song for too long. You want to do it and get it out.
yeah,
That's when you were
yeah,
talking about the pacing of other rappers compared to you. Like you want
yeah,
to do it get it out. You want it out to the public already.
yeah, yeah. Like when I have records that I've sat on too long, now I've made more music and I feel like that music isn't as good enough no more. Like I feel like every record I do is better than the last one, you know. So like for instance, Restaurant I'm Rich too. I've been saying that it was coming since 2018 sometime. I've remade Restaurant I'm Rich 2 like 4 times because the records got old to me and it's like, nah, you know what, I can do something better. Ah, this is better now, you know. So
So I was saying
Really?
that to
Wow.
follow up the question because I asked a lot of people to come up here. Do you have a lot of songs in your vault? Like it's not coming out, it's gonna be there forever.
nah, I got maybe 2 songs in my vault that I feel like that nobody's ever gonna hear. But these are
Ooh.
records that I made at times that I felt like, you know, music is a release. So at times where I feel like I can't stop thinking about this, and then it's like, you know what, I need to make a song about it, then get it off of my
Right.
mind, you know, like. And I didn't necessarily make that for the public. It's one song that I actually made, and I actually made for a certain specific reason. and I ended up letting my homies hear it, and now they like, man, you got to put that on the album, and I had no intentions to, you know. But now
Wow.
it's on the album, so it's like now I can't even let I can't let my niggas hear the songs no more. If I don't want to put it out, I can't let them hear it.
Now I also saw in that documentary that you are around like a real close knit family
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, yeah,
Like you don't let nobody in. Oh, you said something in the song that which it was crazy to me, and I said it in the reaction that if my dog can't sign with me, then I'm not signing either.
yeah.
That's some
Nah,
real shit right there, bro.
That's some fucking
yeah,
real shit.
Right there, that was the day that I fell in love with Wuntayk Timmy. Pause.
yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, my circle is super tight and super tight. Like I'm not changing how I feel about nothing when it comes to my niggas. Like they coming, I ain't coming. Straight up.
Yeah, but like there's
That's
loyalty,
real,
but
dog.
there's not a lot of loyalty like that. That's
Yeah,
fucking that's family. That's
yeah,
like blood. That's like
yeah. It
we
just
if one eating, we all fucking eating. Like that's
yeah.
yeah, that's me.
When I think about the fact I wouldn't even be doing it. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing it at all, you know. So ain't no way I'm cutting them
Facts.
out.
Blah.
And they rap too.
Yeah, there's a couple of them, a few of them do. I can't get them to get in the studio like I want them to, but yeah, a few of them rap.
That would be dope, though. That would be dope. Because I mean, they hang around with Wuntayk Timmy, so you know they're gonna have to know how to do some bars in there.
Yeah, they
I gotta ask this. It's been put in the chat 3 or 4 times, but not even from the same person, from multiple people. The people want to know when they can get some new merch.
I'm working
I
on
want
it.
to know when I
I'm
can
trying
get
to,
some. I want some merch out here in the Philippines, man.
man. I'm trying to get my website like all the way up and running, like right to where I got it in stock. You know, because a lot of times I just do a drop where it's like, okay, I'm gonna do pre-orders. You want it, you can get it now, but I'm only taking pre-orders for a week. You know, and then that's who can get it. Like I'm trying to get it where it's in stock. You can buy it whenever. So I'm working on it right now, though.
That's fair. I got my Wuntayk Timmy hoodie coming. It's on the way. It's been
Yeah,
shipped.
That's a dope fucking hoodie right there, man.
Dude, I've been trying to get. I was trying to get my money right because Wuntayk Timmy's expensive as shit. But but I went and I finally
hey,
got a couple extra dollars. I'm like, yo,
Yo,
man,
I don't even care how
I'm
much the
I'm
merch.
gonna send you, and you guys send me y'all send me y'all's addresses. I'm gonna get y'all one take.
See, the thing is, I don't care how much the
I got
merch
you,
is.
bro.
The thing about it is, the shipping to the Philippines is like double the price of
By the time he
whatever the
gets your
product
hoodie,
is.
you're gonna come out with 3 different designs.
So like I don't mind spending like 30, 40, 50 bucks on a hoodie, but like I'm gonna be getting 125 into it before it even arrives to the door.
Oh man, I might have to come to the. I'll just come to the Philippines for a show, and I just bring
We
it
need
with
to
me.
get you to rock some shows out here and just bring a
Bro,
little
you
bit of
said the
merch in your
Philippines was
bag.
open. Yo, dude, if you Wuntayk Timmy if Wuntayk Timmy goes to the Philippines, brother, let me know when I'm there.
I got you. Don't worry. It's
But I
gonna
gotta stay
happen.
at the house because the
Philippines is
flights are
finally opening back up. Shows, big venues are starting to open back up, and they're finally starting to bring some North American heads into the Philippines. Like, one take, you don't know this, but the Philippines is lit in the hip
Yeah,
hop scene, like fucking lit. Like they crave North American culture like crazy, and hip hop is deep out here, like deep out here. I didn't
I,
realize that. I hung up my mic, came out here, did a track, 50,000 views in the first like 2 weeks. And I was like, yo, I love this city. I love the Philippines. It's lit. So it's like some fun shit. So like definitely as things open back up and that kind of shit, we're gonna have to figure out how to get you out here for sure.
So
yeah. Let
speaking
me
of
know.
COVID, like how did COVID affect you? Like in your everyday, how you move and everything? Did COVID affect you at all?
Uh, I couldn't get a haircut, shape up for a while, but
That's hard.
outside
That
outside of that,
sucks.
I
Well, you know
actually
nothing about that, Chase, because you good up top.
yeah. But my son was actually born in the middle of COVID. So
Oh,
when
crap!
that
Congrats.
was, it kind of helped me because everything is closed down, so I got to stay in the house with my son for like 4
Family
years
time.
before.
Family
Yeah,
time.
so
That's lit.
And
That's
we all
lit
need
work.
that time with our kids for real, man. You gotta turn everything off sometimes. You gotta put shit away, and you gotta spend time with the kids, man, because they see you working, but they don't see you in interaction
yeah.
between dad and kid. I mean, when
Well,
dad was always working, and then but they gotta spend time with the kids, man.
I'm always, my kids is always, my son is literally always with me. Like right now, he's not with me, and this is the first time in like 2 weeks. So it's I'm always with my kids.
Oh,
Me
I
too.
had a question to ask you about that. About I think it was your son. Was he able to bring the toy with him on the underdog
Able,
documentary?
was he able to bring?
The toy with him. You in the ending of the video, you had a conversation with him. He was trying to bring some toys with him, and you told him no because you're not going to play with them anyways.
Oh no, that was my daughter. Yeah,
That was your daughter.
yeah,
Okay, I think it was one of
yeah.
your kids.
They get whatever they ask for. I might have said what I said on the camera, but she got whatever she was asking for.
Oh yeah, no, you told her you could bring it. I know you ain't gonna play with it, but you could
Oh
bring
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. They get whatever they ask me for. So
You
That's
got
what's
to
up,
though.
man.
You got to. Shaky Vibe Podcast. We here. We live. Episode 19 with your boy Wuntayk Timmy. We are taking your questions, so don't be shy. Don't be shy. We here. We here.
There was another question that I saw that I wanted. Where's it at? Where's it at? I don't know if I can pick it, but it's from Xbox GT.
I got it. This one right here.
Yeah.
So that project with you and Montana 300, is it happening?
yeah, we got some music on the way. We got some records we already did, and
Yeah, I just
that's
reacted
still
to that
that's
one. I just
still the
reacted to that one.
that's
Last
still
week.
my, even though I'm not FGE no more, that's still the
Right.
homie. So that's we talk all the time. So more than likely, yeah, it's still coming.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You and Montana, both of you in one track, yeah, dude. It's dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you gotta have a PhD to listen to that shit.
I'm saying though, right? Like I'm saying. So there's a dope
but
question in the chat right now. What's the favorite collab track that you've made to date?
my favorite collab track I've made.
Or few collab tracks you make? Because there's not just one out there. There's a whole bunch of dope ones.
Uh, favorite collab track. I couldn't even tell you. I don't do a lot of, like, a whole lot of collabs, so I might be able to count my number of collabs on my hands. It would be hard to pick a favorite. If I did it, I really like the record because I don't like rapping with other rappers. So
I got you. I feel you. Do you not like rapping with other rappers because um you're just gonna fuck them up, or
because
is it because like you just don't like doing collabs?
I don't have enough, because I don't get to rap enough. If somebody else is on the song, I didn't get to rap long enough.
That man is greedy, boy. Greedy as
At
shit.
least, at least, at least he's keeping it
Nah,
100. I'd rather him
That
keep it
man said,
keep it
"I'm gonna
100.
go whole 4 minutes."
Like
nah. I
instead of
do like the
sugarcoating it, like just keep it
I
100.
like to
That's
rap.
lit.
I like to rap with rappers. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love rapping when it's somebody that can rap, for
Right.
sure. Like, if they, because it's like iron sharpens iron. But I don't like to wait. That's the reason I don't do collabs. I don't like to wait. When I sit down on the record, I'm not stopping what I'm
Bang, bang,
doing
bang.
until the record is done. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of people, like, they need a couple weeks, and it's like, man, I don't want to wait. So
Then you got time for that. You want to get that done. You want to get
Dude, there's
get
nothing
it
worse than
out.
waiting like 30 days or like 2 weeks on someone to send their verse back. It's such a pain in
yeah,
the ass. It's
it
like,
it turns My second
Scrap the
mixtape I
track.
ever did in my life. The second mixtape I ever did in my life, I had a lot of like collabs on. I was doing a lot of records with other artists. And somebody actually came to my engineer and was like, "Man, I want to do songs with him. He always trying to kill people on their own song." And that turned me off to doing songs with others. Like, you know what? Like,
What?
yeah. So that kind of turned me off to making music with other people.
Oh, come on, brother. That just means get your pen ready. That's all that means.
Thanks.
If you
Step
feel
it
like
up.
Wuntayk Timmy's going to kill you on the track, that
Step
just
your
means that
game up.
you know in your heart and in your soul that you can't compete with this nigga's pen. That's all that means.
We got another question in the chat, and I'm going to follow this up by playing another one of your tracks. If you were to introduce someone new to your music, what song would you want them to listen to first? And I'm going to follow that up, and we're going to play that track.
Well, recently I've been telling people to listen to my Pop Out remix. It got the most views on YouTube, and it's like a perfect blend. Even though it's a remix, it kind of, if you listen to that, you kind of can see what I do. You know.
So we're gonna follow that up with that question, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is Wuntayk Timmy Pop Out. Make sure you throw some flames in that chat.
That's a fact with cheese on it.
And again, we're gonna play your ad for you.
I have to shoot again. Oh, no, I don't do two takes. Yeah. But this guy was amateurs like you. Do two takes. I do one take. They ask how much the book me. I say a lot. Niggas getting lucky. They want what bruh got. Niggas really pussy. Don't get no fuck. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Just call me one pot. My heart 20 below, but I'm below with the. I mean, I got ice in my veins, but the gun hot. Money got my eyes being strained, so they bloodshot. Think I need to remind in case niggas forgot. Told him how we patient, but ain't waiting, wanted 2 days. He switched now, he got a lil with it like a roommate. You niggas sweet as Kool-Aid, I fucking creme brulee. You show me one better, I change my name to Two Take. 12, give me new hate, like fucking by Mute. And she just wanna kick it with
We
a.
gotta bring that back. Bring that.
That nigga said, "Call me one better, call me Two Take." Oh, come on, bro.
Switch now, he got a lil with it like a roommate. You niggas sweet as Kool-Aid, I fucking creme brulee. You show me one better, I change my name to Two Take. 12, give me new hate, like fucking by Mute. And she just wanna kick it with a star like a shoe bait. The content so Gucci, but the bars on some Lupe. Broad from Guadalupe, she throw it back bouquet. Straps like that Tube. No cap, I graduate. They clap, congratulate. That's hip, hooray. A tip for you today. Half of these niggas two-faced. Cavity niggas two-faced. Said it, I meant it, two-faced. I leave a hoe with the gadzoo face. Bro with the mad poop face. No niggas mad. Come through and roll with the bag suitcase. Over the past few days, more in the grass. New snakes, boots made. I ain't lying. Chain resemble white wine. I'm brighter in the nighttime. I'm fly like I fight crime. I used to want a beamer and a pager and a python. The ammo made in China, but the chopper made in Taiwan. The chopper made them hot. I'm hot as Cajun cayenne pepper mixed with a pipe bomb. I promise James that I won't never miss, and I might not. The whole team in the picture. I need a timer and tripod. Everybody eating, we splitting checks like Zion, nigga. We beefing, but you broke, dog. I'm only matching. Gotta have a bag if you want smoke, dog. First time I seen dope, dog, shit look like a snowball. Never seen wrestling Monday night, but I seen Coke Raw. Shorty like a Tesla, she ride it till I doze off. Yeah, I wasn't your best friend, yeah, bitch. I need both y'all. You don't want me as your MCM, bitch.
Bring that shit back, bro.
I can literally turn this 4-minute song into like.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can just rewind the whole fucking song, every bar.
Bro, shorty like a Tesla, she ride it till I doze off. Yeah, I wasn't your best friend, DM, bitch. I need both y'all. You don't want me as your MCM, bitch. I'm a whole dog. Click clan, overall. Yeah, that's 2 straps. Me and KP out the paradise, so yeah, let's shoot craps. When I had quarters, I had orders coming like a boot camp. Shout to the struggle, cause I had a few scraps, but now I'm lit like a wick, cause I snap like food stamps. I'm reloaded, feel like Tony by myself, yeah. Bought another chain, cause it was lonely by itself, yeah. They won't stop me me cause I'm doing it by myself, yeah. Rich Takashi, nigga, only time will tell, yeah. bitch, how you dumb. If you come from what I come from, you better not come without no drum. I crew won't crumble by no crumble. You can't slum by no slum. I heard God.
That little flow switch right there was
That
lit.
nigga said, "Fuck 6ix9ine." Go ahead, bro.
Fuck 6ix9ine. Only time will tell.
Oh man.
And then he starts laughing.
Dude, that is the best ad-lib in the world, brother. I don't care about what no one says.
That shit's funny as fuck.
I'm reloaded, feel like Tony by myself, yeah. Bought another chain cause it was lonely by itself, yeah. They won't stop me cause I'm doing it by myself, yeah. Rich Takashi, nigga, only time will tell, yeah. Bitch, how you dumb. If you come from what I come from, you better not come without no drum. My crew won't crumble by no crumble. You can't slum by no slum. I heard God speak to me like, do not sleep to me. That's when I'm rich. Got a chopper big as Don D with me, but I probably won't need it. I got Don D with me. FG shit. And Ryan G with me on some clan shit. Who you think you playing with? Baby, move them panties. I pull them to the side like an ambulance. Now the pussy need a bandage. These pussy niggas Spanish. Disloyal talking about some family. Whole fam starving, niggas famished. Man, I'm creating panic. I get these niggas hell satanic. I get these niggas L's like they Spanish. I'm winning yet and still, I still wish these niggas well like pennies. But they want me down in the hood like Kenny. I can put this on my granny. If he don't think that this shit dope, he don't understand it. They try to knock me off my feet, but I ain't landed. By myself, stranded. Came up out that water like Atlantis. I gave these niggas way too many chances to keep it real. Shit, I'm with the clan, and we don't do no talking. So get your mans, I ain't gotta hit them, folk. If shit ever hit the fan, gotta chop a big as whoa. He like, whoa, nigga, dance. One time. Yeah.
It's just bar
Click,
after
FGE
bar after
shit.
bar.
Yeah,
Punch
that's when
after
he
punch after punch.
take.
That man said, I'm gonna give him an L like he's. That man said, I'm gonna give him an L like it's Spanish. Nigga, what?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites on that one. That's one of my favorites. Over. I feel like it's underrated, an underrated bar on that freestyle.
Dude, that shit is funny. Dude, I reacted to this one, Shakes, and Wuntayk. I reacted to this one, dude, and I just noticed right now how much fucking bars I missed.
It's crazy though. Like,
I'm gonna give him an L like he's Spanish. That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm done with
Everybody throw some flames in the chat. Throw some flames in the chat. Make sure that I posted the link in the chat. Y'all make sure to hit up Wuntayk's official YouTube channel.
Man. If you're not subscribed to him, please go ahead and go do that. And if you don't, you suck. That's a fact.
If you don't, you suck.
Dude, brother, I'm telling you, man, it's like every time I hear your music over and over again, it don't matter, bro. I still get, because that's what I like about it. It has replay value. I know I'm going to catch something different every time I fucking hear it.
Yeah.
But I know I missed some shit. I know. I'm not perfect. I do it in no pun intended. I do it in one take. I don't keep on recording my shit until I catch everybody that's whacking that's corny. That's why I be telling your fans, you need to tell your fans to relax a little bit. I'm like, yo, I heard it the second time. I'm good. I got it.
Yeah,
that track, it's at like 784,000. I'm telling you right now, the more it's gonna be at a mill by guaranteed. Like those subs are gonna be climbing and rising, and like it's just if those subs are gonna be fucking ballooning up. Trust me.
That's my viewed video, and it really went crazy on its own. Like, I didn't do no promotion. I posted it on Instagram, and every day it was doing like another 5,000 views every day. And it was like, it's kind of going up, you know, like that's definitely my most viewed, but might be my most liked remix.
When you see one of your tracks pumping up numbers like that, humble or not, do you sit there and just like fucking yeah? Like, do you get pumped, you get stoked, or does it just motivate you to write another track? Or both?
It just makes me feel like finally. That's what it makes me feel like finally, like, okay, they
Right.
listening, you know? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
so hard to get motherfuckers to listen. So,
That is a fact.
Really
That
is, especially for cats that do it
not
organically and they don't pay for views and boost views. Like for sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Though. Like I'm happy that there's a lot more lyricists coming out because it's going to start making dudes like Wuntayk. It's going to make people like you, bro, to just jump up because now there's a lot of people trying to get into that lyricist shit that's coming out, like Corday and shit like that. And it's just like, yo, that's going to give the all right. Now the kids are hearing and they following. So boom, here you go. Here's Wuntayk Timmy and take an aspirin and relax.
yeah, the competition of it is kind of coming back. Like people are saying they the best rapper again and shit. Like it's coming back. So
Yeah.
as soon
The
as
game
they ready to throw my head,
the game is finally birthing more spitters. And it's like it's what the game's been needed. So this question here has also been asked a couple times in the chat. When is Rest When I'm Rich
No,
coming
that's
back?
the part of the chorus that he sang in that song. That's when I
can y'all hear me? I'm on the move.
Yeah, we can still hear you. I
know my phone cut out.
It's all good. We can still hear you.
Okay. You said when is Rest When I'm Rich dropping?
Rest When I'm Rich 2 dropping. That's the question in the chat.
It's TBD.
So, all right.
Determined. You got your answer.
Every question right now over the course of the last 2 minutes is when is this dropping? When is this dropping? When is that dropping? And when is that dropping? So to answer your fucking questions, everybody in the chat, it's to be determined.
You know when it's gonna drop? Why don't you go ahead and follow my guy and he'll let you know when it's gonna drop.
Facts. Run the numbers up.
I want it out
more.
as much as they want it.
All right. Yeah, that's a bet. That's a bet. Run his numbers up, and he'll drop everything you guys want.
To be determined.
For fact.
Run them numbers up, and you can pick a title of a track.
When you gonna drop?
Maybe not.
When you gonna drop Wolf Moon tonight?
Wolf Moon. I need to shoot a new video for Wolf Moon, then I'll drop it.
There you go.
How long does it take you to write your tracks? Are you that cat when you hear the beat, jump in the studio, you write it in like 15, 20 minutes, bang, 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 you good?
3 minutes.
Or are you a cat that sits on it and you like work on it? It could take a day, a week. Like what's your kind of writing style?
When I moved by a beat, I'm doing it right then and there because the way I feel about it might change, you know. So like that's when I make music, I let the beats tell me. Like I never went in a booth and was like, man, I'm about to make a song about such and such. Like whatever the beat is telling me, that's what the song is gonna be. And so I have to move off the energy it gives me when I got it.
Got you.
This man Jay said, when is he going to replace my lighter? He said his lighter froze in the middle of the last track. I'm like, no, brother Jay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I could tell you how much headphones I had to buy because of this nigga, I haven't got now one cash app, brother. You ain't getting your money no time soon.
You know I'm still a little bit hungover and tired from last night's show when I'm messaging my son to bring me my vape, but it's in my pocket.
Oh yeah, you out of here.
It's fucking literally in my pocket.
Now, Wuntayk, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't do any of that, right?
Nah, I don't.
And that's why this man's fire. I've always said that when it comes to a rapper that gets too faded or it's into like weed or whatever the case is, they're not giving it full potential. because your brain's clouded at that point. Your brain, you're not really thinking. I mean, you can rap. A rapper's always going to be a rapper, but a rapper under the influence, always to me, it's like I know that you got more than this. Like you're dope, but I know you could do better than that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what I thought would take so hard. Man, that man sober, brother.
Some people say it works the opposite for them. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
some people feel like that influence of outside things makes them go reach another level. So I always wonder what level I could reach.
Right. My brother, I'm telling you, you in top notch in my book. I mean, it don't mean much, but nigga, you up there. You're right over here.
I appreciate it. Man.
I've been subscribed to Wuntayk. Facts. Because he's the GOAT. And I'll fight anybody that thinks otherwise. I swear to God I would. I'll drop the Addy right now on my Instagram.
Melo's got a question. I know you said typically you don't like doing collabs and you don't like doing songs with people, but the question is, would you do a track or would you do a collab with Jake Harlow?
Yeah. I'm not against doing collabs. I would do a song with Jack. I would do a song with anybody that I feel is serious about, they craft or whatever. Like I'm not against collabs. I just don't reach out to people to get on my songs. Let's put it like that.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
want
Okay. Bet.
Now, I understand why Mello asked that question, though. Because Jack and you guys got similar styles. You guys got that laid back swag type of style.
Yeah.
So a track between y'all two will be fucking insane.
Jack's he's from my city. He's from Louisville, so I actually know Jack. Like me and Jack know each other, but TBD.
Don't stop doing that, bro. Stop. Stop doing that, bro. I'm gonna quit my job tomorrow, just waiting for that shit to drop. You stop doing that Wuntayk. You need to relax.
So there's another question here. David Keith is asking, why don't you smoke or drink?
So alcohol, I've never liked the taste of alcohol. That's why I don't drink. I ain't never the taste of it itself is just it's like why would I want to drink it? But I used to smoke, but I haven't smoked in a long time. I just stopped smoking one day and just decided I ain't smoking anymore.
Okay.
It's kind of like me too. Pretty much.
Well, as you can see, I haven't learned that trait.
Are you smoking right now?
Everybody around me, all of my niggas, anybody y'all see on in videos with me, they all smoke and drink. They all do it. And they all peer pressure me all day, but I just don't.
See, and I knew that about you, and I was kind of contemplating whether I should drink on this live or not, because I don't want to disrespect you or anything, knowing that you don't do this.
Nah, man, you do you. To each his own.
But then the real Ramon the real Ray in the back, he hit me in the head. He was like, "Yo, he a real one, nigga. Don't even worry about
it."
Yeah. All right,
yeah,
cool.
I ain't tripping on nothing.
They're requesting songs over here. This chat is going nuts, bro.
Yeah. So David Barron, welcome, is asking, how was it collabing with Montana and Arsenal on the cipher?
Oh, it was dope. It was dope to stand next to two artists, two rappers who are looked at as top-notch rappers, and know that they gonna listen to this, and it's gonna be a handful of people that say that I had the best verse on this. It's always that was dope to me. Like I already knew Montana, but that was my first time meeting Arsenal when we did the video for the cipher. So it was dope. Just I had seen them in battle rap and shit, so it was like,
yeah, for sure.
it was dope. It was dope to meet him and dope to to know that, man, he think I'm dope too. So
that's fire. Now that we in the battle rap, I need to see Wuntayk Timmy in a battle rap scene one time.
You said you want to see it.
Hell yeah!
Kind of has that flow with the punches.
I
The
call
punches are
snap
already
right
there
now.
for it. The punches are already there for it.
You know, I used to. So of course, with anybody who raps, pretty much coming up, you gonna be in battles, and like in high school and that type of thing. Like you do battling in lunch and stuff like
Yep.
that. So I used to do it, and I always say that if I ever started to battle, I would be the type like my demeanor would be like Serious Jones. Like
Okay.
Serious Jones is like real cool and laid back and more of a comedian than a rapper, but he got bars too.
Right.
And when my music started to kind of catch, uh John the Don actually reached out to me, and like I went to a battle that he had, and I was in the arena. It was kind of like, yeah, I could do this, but I know that it's hard to get out of that arena. Like once you are labeled a battle rapper, it's hard to get to the
Yeah,
other side. So
and that's crazy because in the battle rap, like I'm a huge battle rap fan. I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I mean, I had battle rapping around me all the time,
yeah,
and it sucks that those guys have. All right, if you're a battle rapper, I ain't really gonna fuck with you like that because you were a battle rapper. But
yeah,
these guys are like one of the most lyricist motherfuckers in the world.
yeah, definitely. I actually heard a couple. I actually heard a couple of my bars just completely stolen and put in battle raps, and it pisses me off because it's like
Right.
it it gets the reaction that I knew it would get, but it's like, hey, that's my shit,
But it
like
ain't slapping from you, it's slapping from other people. And it's just
yeah,
like, yo, what the
Man,
fuck you doing?
fuck them. You better get a fee. You better pay this man. He
yeah,
means 10 stacks per bar.
Man, the chat's going crazy. Everybody wants to know when you're collabing with Wayne. They're just like, wouldn't that be the best song ever?
They want him to do a remix. They want you to do a remix on Go Crazy with Lil Wayne and Jay Jones.
oh
Oh,
remake,
Javi, there is some Montana and they want a Wayne Wuntayk and Montana collab. That's what they want.
Jay,
They
to
want.
answer your question, TBT.
yeah, TBD, it's on the way.
Facts.
Now, being in the music kind of as long as you have, and just kind of continually exploding. Is there anybody that has reached out to you in text, phone call that's not necessarily connected to your inner circle, where you had that 5 second stand moment where you were just like, whoa, that's fucking crazy? Or anybody that like commented on any of your chat? Is there anybody that reached out to you where you were just like, yo, that's fucking whoa?
Uh, Mace, Mace did,
Ooh, like bad
yeah,
boy Mace, like Mace
yeah, bad
Mace.
boy Mace, yeah, Mace did. Actually, Mace did, and Prodigy did too.
Prodigy? Oh my
Mob Deep Prodigy.
Yeah, Mob Deep
Yo,
Prodigy.
R.I.P. P, man, for real.
Yeah,
Man, I
yeah.
would stand the fuck out if I got a P fucking DM or a comment or anything. And then you hit
Oh
it
no,
up and you
I
realize it's
definitely
the
don't.
real
Like no
fucking.
filter. All jokes aside, I'll shit myself. Straight down the lane, brother. I'm not even lying. I peed twice when one take told me he's gonna go on the podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck out of here.
Oh shit.
That's lit. So fucking what did
Oh,
Mace have to say? That's pretty dope, man. Like
Uh,
there was a time when nobody on the planet was bigger than Mace as far as
well,
hip hop goes.
yeah, yeah. When Mace reached out, it's one of them things where honestly, when it comes to people reaching out to me on Instagram, I always feel like it's one of those DMs like, hey, what you got going? If you pay me $5,000, then I'll
yeah.
help promote you. So when he first wrote me, I thought it was some shit like that, but he actually sent me his number, and we FaceTime like right then, and he was telling me like, yeah, man, I heard your music from somebody, and man, this is dope. And we need a link. Like, let's get together. Let's do something. I want to help push you. And we actually like rapped a couple times, but it was a little while ago now.
That's dope. Regardless whether something came out
That's
of it or
dope.
not, but to have that is like vindication in itself.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Which when you know the people, even he was a, he's a quote unquote great anyway, but the people he's been around to say that I'm dope,
Right.
So
Facts. Dude has songs with Big, for fuck's sakes.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly,
Dude would
exactly.
do a tour with Big and Lil Kim and Diddy and shit. So like just the circle that cat kept with to reach out to a next man completely in a
That's dope.
different state, out of that circle, in a different era of hip hop, and be like, yo, like that
Yeah.
again, vindication, like vindication.
Nick Bennett got a good question. That I was actually one of the questions I had too.
How did you get your ad-lib from Lil Wayne?
Uh, YouTube MP3. so so my name being Wuntayk Timmy was, like I said, my name is Timothy. So it was already like I was already saying Wuntayk Timmy. When I decided to change my stage name to Wuntayk Timmy, I don't know if you've heard, like I use a lot of different tags, like stuff of different shows and movies saying one take, and that's just the first one that I found because I'm a Wayne fan, and I know that documentary that he said that, I know that from front to back, and I just was like, you know what, I want to use that on this song. I put it on the song, and the first song I used it on was Commas. I did a remix to Commas, and it was kind of going crazy on SoundCloud, and then after that, it was just like I'm using this on every song, like so.
Facts.
I don't know Wayne or nothing. That ain't.
That man said MP3.
But I'm saying though, like, I'd rather man keep it 100. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
than anything. Like, hey, it might not be the answer that you want, but at the end of the fucking day, keep it 100. Like, fucking,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Like, I,
always,
I, I, I
always,
just,
man.
I snipped it. And what? And what?
Yeah.
That man
If he
said I
if
was
he
on
if he
LimeWire
feel away
downloading
if
that shit.
he feel a way about it or whatever, all he gotta do is call me and I'll stop using
No, he gonna call you, but like, yeah, you want a feature?
it. Yeah,
That's what he's
yeah,
gonna do. All you
You're
gotta
gonna
do
get
is listen to you one time. I'm pretty sure and that's the crazy part, because I know these industry rappers. I know they're listening to the come ups. They're
of
listening
course they are.
to those guys, and I'm just like, so none of y'all ever thought about calling this motherfucker up and like, yo, get him an album real
See,
quick?
the problem is the with the pandemic, a lot of man's numbers fortunately were able to go up on YouTube and shit like that, but nobody's touring. There's no tours. So
yeah,
nobody's saying, yo, you need to bring this dude on your tour. He needs to open on this leg, he needs to open here. But now the shit's opening back up. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Once these guys keep going back on tour, that's when shit's gonna be like, yo, like we heard this. Like, how can most of these industry cats not hear a track that has almost 1 million views from an underground independent artist? Like,
yeah,
when you pull in them numbers, cats fucking recognize that shit and see that shit.
It's a
So
fact.
like,
yeah,
the pandemic was a blessing, and it was also like not a blessing. It was a blessing because a lot of people's numbers went up, views went up, subs went up, but it sucked because you weren't getting that touring check.
yeah. I'm of the belief though that a lot of them haven't heard me ever, because I feel like one thing about rappers that are dope rappers, they don't have a problem acknowledging that another rapper is dope. It's like real recognize real. Like I always say, like most of my supporters, my biggest fans are rappers. Like people who do what I do respect what I do. you know. So when I think about the rappers that I might mention in songs that I feel like, man, they should be talking to me. Like I feel like they haven't ever heard me before, you know, because if they did, they wouldn't hesitate to say, nah, this shit is different, you know.
Blap.
So
Blap. Talk your shit. One take ahead. Talk your shit. They already know, son. And they scared about it. That's what I think. They hearing them like, nah, this motherfucker's gonna take over. I can't have that shit.
I never looked at it from that aspect, but maybe the reason why they don't is they don't want to be the second best verse on the track. Like,
think about it. Think about it like this. If you
M on Renegade.
If you listen to don't mention Eminem because I'll drop him.
No, I said M on Renegade. Jay-Z put him on Renegade and M bodied the track.
I'm sorry. But if you seriously, if they sit down and listen to it, if I was a rapper and I listen to One Take, I'll be the same way. I'll be hesitant because I'm just like, it could be the one. It could be the one that he takes me down. And now I'm fucked.
I think
One Take. That's my opinion. Eminem, and this is the One Take. He's like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, that type of it crosses my mind, but then I think about it like they could just sign me, like, you know what, I'm signing him, and now we in it together, you know. So that's why I really respect Montana a lot and really fuck with Montana, because he didn't look at me as competition, whereas any rapper that feels like we do the same thing probably would. He looked at it like, man, you know what, we can get some money together. Like I'm willing to share my platform with you, you know. So
right.
Gang.
And that's fire, man.
That went in. What you just said literally went into a question in the chat, and it fit perfectly in. So David Barron wanted to ask, how many deals have you turned down?
Not a lot. I've turned down a couple, but not anything that was like, hey man, we should really do this. You know, it was just like, man, most deals that I turned down, it'd be like, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that, you know. So I haven't been.
You don't even count it as a deal. Like, it's not even a deal. It was
this is not a deal.
It was just a stomach shot.
Yeah, like what makes you think I'm about to do this, you know?
Would you do this? Why do you think I would?
Yeah. Turn the paper around. Would you sign this shit?
Okay, so you're gonna own my masters. You're gonna own my publishing. I gotta pay for all my studio time. I gotta pay for my videos. But you're gonna help me with my distribution.
I'm
gonna sign that shit. I'll sign.
They're gonna make billions, and One Take Timmy is gonna take out a PPP loan. That's bullshit.
That's the type of deals they really be trying to hand you to, like.
And we'll loan you 50 grand. We'll loan you 50 grand. Don't worry. Here's 50 grand. You say we want it back, you're giving it back to me. Oh, I'm gonna sign that for sure, man. Come on.
And you know for a fact that 50 grand is gonna have interest in it.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. But when they say I want it, like you need to fucking pay it like right now.
You might as well take the whole 50 grand and go buy Powerball tickets with it and hope you hit the lottery. Cause
invest it in like stock. So when they say I want it back, oh, here it is. Here you go. No, fuck out of here. I ain't signing that.
To answer the question in the chat, we're not gonna do the top tier remix because I'm reacting with tonight. So I don't want to hear it right now.
Yeah, because Ray's late to the party.
And you need to relax.
You're late to the party, homie.
Oh, you never heard top tier before?
No, I'm reacting. This is my first time reacting to it tonight.
Okay.
That was the first reaction to you I did, and that was like the title fits the song perfectly.
See, I got into One Take because of the cipher. I did the cipher, and I was like, yo, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then a lot of people on that comment was just like, yo, One Take Timmy this and One Take Timmy that. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I got stuck on stupid for months.
Man, I got a lot of music, so I don't know if you like. The one thing that I didn't do, I wasn't shooting visuals. So most all of my, like, I put out 5 mixtapes, with no visuals, and it was like the only way. Like, so when I dropped Everybody mixtape, uh, I really like was just putting out a mixtape. I just wanted to put it out, and I dropped it on Spinrilla. Like 2 days later, I woke up and it was on the front page of that Piff, and I had a DM
Brap,
from the dude
brap.
that owned that Piff. Like, man, you the best
Ah,
rapper that I've heard. Like, anything you need, like, let's get it. So at that point, it was like, you know what, I'm dropping more mixtapes. I just kept dropping mixtapes and not shooting no visuals. And I feel like if I had been on the video wave a lot earlier, a lot more people would know about me then. So like, it's a lot of records that you'll hear now. You'll see the videos, but I got 5 mixtapes of really diamonds in the rough that the average person is never gonna hear because you have to go search for it.
Right,
So
right.
that's dope. I haven't heard that word in
They
so
they want they
long,
want they
man.
want us to play one pot, and I haven't
On
reacted to it. You mind if I do a live reaction to it?
nah, go ahead, let's get it.
You don't got the controls. I'm controlling the keypad, so I'm
Brother,
just gonna.
I have a power button. I could turn this shit off.
I'm going to do this. Every time I hear you freak out, which is going to be every 15 seconds, I'm going to fucking press pause. So
I need to get a bit. Hold on. I need to get another bit. Hold
every
on.
time Ray pisses his pants, we're going to fucking pause the song a little bit. All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this right here is Wuntayk Timmy, Lil Wayne, Wuntayk Dream collab.
This is one Pac right here. One Pac got a
Yes, sir.
video, got his own video.
It's got the video. Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go back and then I'm just gonna go directly to the video. All right. It's got its own video. Okay, so we have the audio. Um you sure it has a video?
Yeah, it got a video. Is it
All right, let's see. I'm
I
getting
wanna
literally everything but that one.
Hold on.
just try just one Pac. Like, don't type in just WUNPAC. It should
I'm just
pop
gonna
up.
type in one pot bucks. No.
I don't know. I get maybe the video got took down. I don't know.
Ray, are you there? Like, shoot it to me in IG.
Whenever I find it.
That's weird.
Yeah, it might look like it ain't there. I don't know what's going on with that.
And I'm not looking in the chat right now, and I'm hoping that these guys are going crazy.
Man, I put one pock on my shit. It was a girl's licking a hot dog. Nigga, what the fuck?
I unfortunately I can't find the only thing that I can find is the audio, so I'm just gonna run with the audio.
Yeah, that's cool.
Suicide.
So I really wish that I could play the video. Okay, you can still see it. I'm still sharing the screen. Cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Wuntayk Timmy, Lil Wayne, One Pac Dream collab. Let go.
Suicide, it's a suicide. Tell him seeking you will find, cause I'ma lose my mind. Kick a nigga ass, then give him my shoes to shine. It's do or die. I come from where we used to crime. The ooze and nine, more important than school supplies. The booze is dry. My niggas and the food is fried. The news is lies. The pigeons is too spook to fly. The rules denied. All the toughest goons is mine. That's Tunch's slime. They kill you and go do the time. We unified. Your money revolutionized. The new design. We had to leave the flukes behind. They're super side. The numbers through the roof and sky. Don't look too surprised. Look through the lines we making. Moves and stride. Grooves and vibes. I'm too alive. These hoes need to be supervised. They put on the cute disguise. You grooms is blind. She get dick in the Uber ride. Number 2 with fries. I'm pimping. Now who am I? I'm who and why. I'm rude and kind.
I knew I heard the beat before. That's the Blood Mary remix. It's under Blood Mary remix. This
Oh
track.
yeah, Bloody Mary remix. The second one right there.
The second one in the bottom. Second one.
All right, we got it. We got it.
All right, here we go.
We heard. I'm gonna post this new link in the chat. Let's go.
Green and the white with the bluest eyes, the syrup and the juice collide. The two combine like suits and ties. Magic, proof combined.
Like magic, how dudes survive. I used to go to school with mine for the stupid kind. Magic, gotta cut a bitch in two sometimes. Make sure your skirt pulled down and your shoes is tied. I'm guys. I ain't got no shoes your size. A tour guy couldn't walk in these shoes of mine. I could have died. Walking home in junior high, salute the guy. Talking about these troops of mine, producing price. Whatever the consumer buys and boot on ride. Whatever she can do, she tried. Like, let me see what I could do. She boosting mine. That's what good cock could do. I'm rooster fly, super fly. No longer confused on why they shoot the sky. Talk about them.
Whoa! That's what good cock could do.
Raise P in a little bit. Just a bit. A little bit.
Just a little bit. That shit was fire.
All right, let's bring that back.
What I could do, she boosting mine. That's what good cock could do. I'm rooster fly, super fly. No longer confused on why they shoot the sky. Talk about them goons you got, I'm superstar. Rest in peace to Scott, they booming y'all. I walk in the oohs and odds, man. Everything I do, I try get scrutinized. They ain't putting no work, but wanna supervise, be unionized. Now the mill's supersized and through these eyes, Malcolm X through the blinds and losing lives. Make a nigga lose their mind, been too deprived. Throw me in that pool and I'm a scuba dive. Mass on two survive. Hit stick, juke and die. Them bullets fly. Boom. The linebacker threw your line. Now you and five guys in suits and ties crying. Why your partner getting eulogized? While me and mine break bread, they communion wine. My boy feeling cool sometimes. Don't know what I'm gonna do sometimes.
The ad-lib game is so on point. It's retarded, man. The ad. Oh, fuck.
That man says, I asked you to put it down. Oh, God. I caught that whole scuba dive scheme.
Yeah.
I got it. Let's go.
Don't know what I'm gonna do sometimes. My crew and I divide any food we find like a two-fight grind. Whole camping through the fire, kumbaya. I can see it ain't no room by y'all. Your whole circle out of shape. Zoom by y'all, I zoom by y'all. Push start, boom by y'all. A truth I lie. You gonna tell the truth I lie.
Yo. I fucking give up. No, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Hey, nigga said your whole circle's about squares. Go ahead, play it. Go. Don't mind me. Go.
I zoom by y'all. Push start, boom by y'all. A truth I lie. You gonna tell the truth I lie. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And if you ain't do the crime, don't do the rhyme. These dudes is blind. In the middle.
Hold the fuck on. Say it again. Say it again. One take. Say it again.
The time, don't do the crime. And if you ain't do the crime, don't do the rhyme. These dudes is blind. In the mirror, who am I? Niggas' names ain't shit, so they using mine. Niggas' name ain't shit when the rules applied. It's proved and tried. Winners gotta lose sometimes and loosen ties. Never, I'm a noose with mine. Do you have any last words? Execution time. I need mine and theirs. Restitution time. They too surprised. I can tell by their pupil size. I do for mine. No limit what I do for mine. Cross them and won't nobody even crucified, nigga. I ain't greedy usually, I just want greener grass and bluer skies. I mean the greenest cash, the bluest guys. I mean the cleanest dash, the newest rides. I mean the fiends is mad cause I'm using mine to boost my rhyme. These crack rock user lines, nigga. If you sleeping on dude, it's time to flip the pillow to the cooler side. I tried to
nigga, what? What the fuck? Every switch the pillow to the cooler side. Come on, man.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite fucking instrumentals of all time.
Man, it was good to watch it. I don't listen to a lot of the old shit that often, so that was kind of a reaction for me too. I ain't heard that in a minute.
But I love the fact that you also like were wearing the Pac T-shirt on top of the Hail Mary beat, like
Yeah.
that you paying the tribute, but like it's subliminally without having to call it out and say it or say the man's name on the track. It's like, man, like
Larry's asking the question. Them syllables. That's called syllabatic acrobatics, nigga. Wuntayk Timmy takes classes every Saturday on how to do that shit. This nigga's nasty. I'm sorry.
It was
Shaky
it was
Vibe Podcast. We here with your boy Wuntayk Timmy, episode 19.
And I'm still gonna do a reaction to that song, even though I just listened to it. I don't give a fuck. That shit was fire.
You high as fuck. You probably don't remember what he said in the first
I
beginning. It's fine. It's fine. But you know, like the ad libs. Oh god, like your ad lib game is too on point though, and it's always like perfect.
And ad-libbing is probably the hardest part of rap to me. When it comes to finding some shit to say behind what I'm actually saying, it's like that's why I love the sound effects because I don't gotta worry about it. I just put the sound effects in
There you
and
go.
let it ride.
It's true, but like if you get them just right with the right to lefts and shit like that,
Yeah,
it hits and
yeah.
the punches of the ad lib just punch so nice and
Yeah.
when done right, adds such a dope ass contrast to the track.
Yeah.
That's a good question. It's coming up from David Keith right there. That's a
I
good
was
ass
just
question.
pulling up. Where did the sinister ad lib ha 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 come from?
I want to say it's like what is his name? It's crazy that I can't remember because my homie just said something to me about it like 2 days ago.
That's a fact, Larry. That's a fact.
I can't even think of what the dude's name is, but so originally I was doing mixtapes. Like my homie DJ Black Ghost was hosting my mixtapes, and whenever I would put out a mixtape, he would go in and do his thing, and he used a lot of sound effects, like not like I use them, but he put sound effects in the song, and I liked that he used sound effects. But then one time I was about to drop and he was like busy. He's like, nah, I can't do it. I needed a mixtape to drop like in like a day. And he's like, nah, I can't do it right now. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in and do it myself. And I started doing a lot of different sound effects. And when I found that laugh, it was like, you know what? I'm using the laugh over and over and over. I don't even need other effects, and I like the way it sounds. Like it sounds dope to me. Like sonically, I like the way it sounds. So
And
when you place your placement
catch on to every time that comes on. I just did a bar. So now you're gonna have to rewind that shit.
Yeah.
And it's you
like a
laughing at
tutorial
the
to
fucking
Wuntayk Timmy's music. When you hear that shit, rewind it, nigga, because you missed something.
Yeah, it's one take for dummies.
Ooh, that's the one
Nigga gonna
take
write
for
a book by
dummies.
this summer.
Yeah.
That's a dope title of a mixtape. One take for dummies.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Damn, we got dude. I've never seen this chat go this fucking nuts though. For real.
All right, so this is a question again from David. Everybody's asking some dope ass questions. He's like, if it's cool with you, can we know why you're not FGE anymore? Seemed like you fit right in perfect.
The simple answer to that would be I just had a difference of opinion on where I wanted my career to go, what I was trying to do. Like it's like I said, like me and Montana still cool. Like we still actually tight. Like it ain't like no beef or nothing, between me and Montana or anybody in FGE. Like I still fuck with all of them. But for what I was trying to do, I just felt like, you know what, like just like because I was signed to FGE for 3 years, and I felt like I'm trying, like I didn't drop a project in 3 years. Like I was used to dropping 2+ mixtapes a year. And for 3 years, I didn't drop a project at all, and it was like, man, I don't move like that. Like I'm trying to put music out. I'm trying to, and it's like, while I appreciated the exposure that I got from fucking with Montana and, that there was just like, man, I think I just need to do my own thing again, because if I'm by myself, I can't blame anybody but myself. And that's one thing I don't want to blame you for where my career is going if it doesn't go where I want it to go. So it just
Well,
made sense for us to.
it makes sense from an artist standpoint because you're able to push what you want to push, how much you want to push. But like,
Yeah,
just like you said, you might not be family, but you're still family. So like,
yeah,
it's all great. At the end of the day, it's all gravy. It is like, you know what I mean. So like, that's
yeah,
dope. Because a lot of times when you leave certain labels or you leave certain groups or whatnot, it's not that there's bad blood or anything like that. It's just like when you're gone, you're gone. It's like, thanks, see you later.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so the fact that no bridges were burned or anything like that is lit because for you to still be rocking with 300 and FGE like that, like we can still, as a fan, we can still get those 300 tracks and stuff
Oh
like
no,
that,
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
fact.
and those features and shit, which is lit.
Yeah, me and Montana was actually about to do a dope project. I mean, it was me and Montana, so it was going. I feel like it was going to be dope regardless. But I had just come up with the name of the project, and it was like, ah, this shit's going to be crazy, you know. So, I mean, hopefully, we still able to get it to the fans at some point.
I just shitted on myself one more time. Fuck,
what
man.
about what about if like the 300 click was to go on tour? Would you jump on that tour with them?
Oh yeah, I've been on a couple tours. I was on a couple tours with them already, but when if he asked me like as like same as they was asking me, am I gonna be on Cypher 10? If Montana asked me to be on it, yeah, I'd do it. I I really like I fuck with them like I said, I really fuck with them. It's just business wise, it was just like let's part ways, but them is still
Right.
my homies.
But that's still dope though that you guys came to that understanding and ain't no problem, ain't no issues, ain't no nothing. Like, all
Yeah,
right, I understand where you want to go with it. So do
yeah,
you, do me, whenever you need anything, boom, I got you.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope. That's family shit right there.
yeah.
Facts. Favorite city to perform in that you perform? Where is a place that or a venue that you perform where you're like, fuck, I can't wait to go back there again?
Um I don't even remember the exact city, but we was like up like South Dakota, Iowa, some crazy shit, like some place I never expected to ever be performing. And they actually like in between Montana's songs started screaming like, man, one take, let one take. And it was like they fucking know me out here, like they know me. So
Yo,
I did
that's
That's
I
lit.
did I did Indianapolis with them. My first show with them was in Louisville, and then right the next day we went to Indianapolis, and I told him like, man, let me rap, like, but let me rap a cappella. I don't want to rap no song or nothing. Just let me rap, and that's probably the best reaction I've ever got with a microphone in my hand because the whole place be going crazy. So
Bro, you just wanted to make sure they caught your fucking bars.
yeah, yeah, y'all need to let y'all know I
You,
can rap. Like.
just shut up and pay attention, motherfuckers.
but
I'm
like
gonna take you to
honestly, I
tour.
mean, you can
Church.
talk shit if you want. Honestly, in that situation, like you didn't know these motherfuckers are gonna go crazy.
I needed to see it. I needed to see it
Okay.
to like I felt like they should, but this was my first time. So when I did Indianapolis with Montana, that was my first time performing outside of my city.
Oh, bet.
I had never
All
did
right.
shows like out of town. Well, I did, a couple of open mics and but never like a show where they expected me to be there. It was the
Yeah.
first one. So
So that was your first like big show out of town.
yeah, yeah,
That's
it was the
lit.
first one.
That's fucking dope. That's
Whenever
lit.
you are in Florida, it don't matter. If you could perform in Florida, you need to let me know.
Where you in Florida?
Yeah, I moved to Florida like about 16 years ago. I'm originally from New York, from Brooklyn, but
Okay.
I've been living here for like 15, 16 years. I ain't going
Uh,
nowhere.
where at in Florida?
Tampa.
Tampa. Okay. I'm in Miami like occasionally, so I know Tampa's like what 2, 3 hours away.
From Miami, it's about 5 hours away.
Oh, is it 5? Okay.
Dude, I'll drive 10 hours to go see you perform, dog. It don't matter. I got gas. I got a 4-cylinder. Gas prices don't mean nothing to me right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, gas for you is cheap. We just had this conversation the other day, man. Jesus Christ, gas is expensive.
I'm gonna go get another beer because you stressing me out with this gas cheap shit.
Nah, gas ain't cheap. Gas ain't cheap here.
Gas ain't cheap anywhere, man. I want to open up my own gas station just so gas is cheap for me.
Why you always looking at a get rich cook scheme, man? Ain't nobody gonna sell you.
It's not get rich scheme. It's like, man, like why pay somebody when I can be the guy? That's just my whole philosophy.
You don't get high in your own supply, brother. If you selling it, you can't use it for free, nigga. You'll lose money.
We got a question here from David. David's been asking dope questions all night. Ray, you can just
I'll relax.
Shut up, all right? No, just kidding. David's asking, what's one of your favorite bars that you've put out? There's so many.
That's
so many.
That's crazy. It's hard for me to say favorite bar out of one song, let alone all of them I've ever put out.
I'm saying, okay, so not bar. Like, what's one of your lines that, like, right off the top of your head, boom? There's that one line or one track that jumps out, pops out. They're always, with me, it is anyways. There's always that one line that I said or that one track where it's like, yep, that's my go-to.
On Nunny, I did a record called Nunny. I said, when you winning, niggas only see the champagne, they'll never see the champagne. And that's one of my favorite bars that I ever said.
That's dope. That champagne. Traumatos wants to know.
Somebody asked me that question one time in one of my comments. What's your favorite Wuntayk Timmy line? And I'm like, nigga, please. You can't be that fucking question.
Yeah.
That's hard, man.
Traumatos wants to know, have you ever been out or performed in Alaska?
Nah, I never been to Alaska. I actually haven't been to I haven't been to a lot of states. I've been to maybe like 8 or 9 states. I haven't been a lot of places.
You've been out of country? At least like in Canada or anything?
I actually went to Colombia. That's the only place I've ever been outside of the country. I went to Colombia like this past year for like less than 24 hours. It was some crazy shit. But I went to Colombia though.
Just to chill for the day?
I was actually supposed to be there a couple of days, but the shit got, I don't know, they had the dogs and shit, like trying to say, and I was like, man, I'm scared I ain't gonna get back in the country. I want to go turn around and get right back on the plane. So,
you know, Colombia is not the place you want to get scared.
yeah. So,
I went to Colombia for 24 hours because some shit went down. That was enough, bro. You gotta ask no more questions, bro.
There's places you want to get scared in that you don't mind. Colombia's definitely fucking not one of it. They don't fucking play. The police don't play. The people don't play. Like the fucking housewives don't play, bro. Like
that was some real wild, like super wild shit. Like I don't even know where my passport is today. I'm like, I don't never want to go back outside the country.
That's crazy. Because there's so many dope spots to spit. When's the last time you performed?
Are
you still in Louisville?
Yeah, I'm still in Louisville.
Okay.
The last time I performed would have been with Montana. I don't know when it was. It's been a while. I don't really do a lot of shows, so
yeah.
I've been saying I was gonna put together my own shows. Like I was gonna try to do like a 5-city tour. So I've been trying to like get that together, but I don't do a lot of shows. Even before Montana, I was doing shows sparingly, like 2017, 2018.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even imagine what it is, what that feeling is that you're about to go on stage. There's gonna be a shitload of people out there, bro, and you're just gonna be rapping your fucking heart. Oh my god, I can't do it.
It's fun.
I'll freeze the fuck up.
Go for it.
I have to tell them I have to do acapella. Like I have to do some type of acapella something to where I grab the crowd immediately because I tried to I'm gonna come on with this song and everything be cool, but I just don't really feel myself until I rap acapella and I hear them. Okay, now they going crazy. All right, now let's get in my bag, because
Right, right.
it's a different type of feeling when they hanging on every word.
Fact.
Now, how good are you with freestyle?
I mean, I'm not as good as when I don't freestyle. See, I used to freestyle all the time, like, but once I became so intricate with my bars, and I want to rhyme 8 syllables in a bar 10 times in a row, it made me feel like my freestyle was weak. Like
Right.
yeah, I could rhyme 10 times in a row, but am I gonna say something that as dope as I feel like when it comes to freestyle off the top of your head, it's more of the the entertainment value comes from the fact that, oh, just thought of that. Whereas when you listen to my written music, it's like I'm saying some shit that might be profound to somebody, like, and I can't come up with those back to back to back off the top of my head.
Facts. Not many can, like realistically.
I can't
Yeah.
even rap. Let alone.
Freestyle's good for like working on flows and stuff like that. Not necessarily. Obviously, it's not going to be the lyrical shit. Lyrical shit's the pen and the pad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like I set the bar too high for myself that I don't care to freestyle no more. Like just off the top of my head. Now, don't get me wrong. Like a lot of my work, like so even when I go in and I do a record, like I have a 16 bar verse. I might have 10 bars. I cool, turn it on. Like I got it. Like and just fill in the blanks when I come to them with whatever comes to my mind. But for the majority of, if I said it and it was like super crazy, nah, I wrote that down. Like I thought of that, writing it down.
Right. Now, what is your writing process? Like, what mind frame you got to be at when you actually gonna sit down with the pen and pad and write your shit?
You said where I gotta be at?
Yeah, mind frame wise, like where your mind got to
Oh,
be at when you gonna sit down and write.
oh. I mean, typically it's just I find the beats. Once I find, like, I might go through 12 beats, pick 5 or 6 of them, load them up, and I write in the microphone. So basically, the whole time that I'm writing, I'm rapping it at the same time into the microphone. So I'm hearing it on the beat already. So
Gotcha.
I'm knowing how it sounds. And once I really find the flow, then I'm just saying what comes to my mind. I'm saying that's what I'm saying because I thought of it on this beat. Like I'm not the type of rapper, like you have some rappers who they can write to this beat and put it on this beat. And when it comes out, it's on a different beat and they wrote it to, I can't do it. Like if I thought of it, I thought of it on that beat and it's going on this beat. I'm not saying it again on something else. So
Right, right. So it's kind of like that, like what Jay does, because Jay, you put a beat on Jay, Jay will write right there on the mic.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like it's a lot of like I used to could sit down with a pen and a pad and write. Like now I gotta be in front of the mic. If I'm making music, I'm in front of the microphone. I can't make music right now and then say, all right, I'm gonna go to the studio later with what I did earlier. Like
Right.
I don't work like that.
It's
So
crazy.
so that name Wuntayk Timmy's for real. Then it's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
take.
that's for real. That's for real.
That's
I
bad.
tell people all the time, the only thing that ain't one that's my ad libs is not one take. I cannot one take my ad libs because I say some shit that's like, man, why the fuck did I just say that like that? Like,
If you don't understand it, you just don't understand it. It's like I envy some of my friends, some of my homies that are just like ad-lib kings. Like my homie Michael Bars is like an ad-lib champ and an ad-lib king. And I'm just like, yo, man. Back when I started, people didn't focus on that shit. We didn't
yeah,
really do that. So
yeah,
like then you listen to it, you're like, why did I say that? Like, why
yeah.
did Yo, delete that shit. Just delete it. Delete it. Just snippet one of my lines and just put that in. Yeah. Like that. Oh man, it's funny shit. Shakey Vibe Podcast. We here. We live with your boy Wuntayk Timmy. This is episode 19. Don't be shy. Throw a couple comments in the chat. We got your comments. We're gonna pin your comments and ask your questions to your boy Wuntayk.
Now, my now that you mentioned, I saw a comment there that's talking about Wayne. I honestly think that would be like fucking track of the fucking century if Wuntayk could get on the track with Wayne. Like it would be fucking insane.
Have you ever thought about remixing one of his tracks and keeping one of his 16s in there, making him hear it and trying to force the hand?
Nah, not really. What I do is if Wayne, like say, me and Wayne tend to drop mixtapes around the same time. Like if Wayne drops a mixtape, I'm about to drop a mixtape too, you know. So we do a lot of the same beats, you know, because he does remixes too. So I always felt like if I do this remix better than Wayne, if I do this remix better than Wayne, he'll hear it at some point. You know, somebody's gonna say like, "Hey, he did better than you on this." You know, like so. I never really tried to keep his verse on nothing, but I have done records with him in mind. Like, man, I want Wayne to hear this. I feel like
So
he
this is
will
what I'm gonna
respect.
do. When I do my reactions and I start tagging it on Twitter and I start tagging it on Instagram, I'm gonna add Wayne on every single fucking video. This man needs to listen to your shit, brother. I need to make this happen.
You're gonna hashtag Wayne on every
I'm
one of
gonna
his.
hashtag. I'm gonna DM Wayne on both Instagram and Twitter. I'm gonna find his address. I'm gonna knock on his door, and I'm gonna leave my fucking phone in front of his door so he can listen to Wuntayk Timmy. Whatever it is that I gotta do it. I need that collab. I need that in my life.
Yeah, that definitely like a Wayne. There's a comment in here. One of the comments is like not new Wayne, old Wayne, and I kind of agree with that too. I'd like an old Wayne, Wuntayk track, not a new Wayne Wuntayk track.
So you guys are fucking like y'all smoking more than me. What are you talking about, old Wayne? New Wayne is still fire.
I know what they mean when they say old Wayne because I'm a squad listener. Like I listen to the squad mixtapes. I listen to the Drought 3. The Drought 3 is probably one of my top 3 mixtapes ever. Like so when they say old Wayne, I know what they mean because Wayne, I ain't gonna say he lost me for a second, but he kind of lost me for a second. Like it was like I'm just gonna say whatever I can think of. I'm saying, you know. Now he's kind of getting back to his older style, but
I agree.
I know what when they say old Wayne, I'm thinking 07, 08 type of Wayne, and that was a completely different animal.
Dude, that was 16-year-old Wayne, man. I'm sorry. I listen to Wayne all the fucking time.
Ray, you're defending Wayne like somebody insulted Eminem right now.
My brother, but what I'm saying is, don't
11.
listen to the fucking music, though. That he's still dope.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I fuck with old Wayne, new Wayne, middle Wayne. I'm the side Wayne that has EBT. I fuck with all of that. So, I mean, that's just me, though. I kind of understand what you like. All right, so his punchlines, bars, and shit kind of went down a little bit. I still fuck with Wayne, though, because Wayne is fucking dope.
It wasn't for me as much as punchlines and shit went down. It was just like it was like the microwave shit that I was talking about earlier. Like it was kind of like, okay, how much music, how fast can I put out some more music? And it was a lot. And the thing is, like I said, a lot of music is like it's not always for me. You know, like he made that record for somebody else, you know. And that's when I said he kind of lost me because I was used to him doing this style of music for a whole album. You know, like now he's switching it up because he has different markets and people to cater to, you know. But mixtape Wayne will forever be mixtape Wayne. Like he never really came different on mixtape. He always kept it like this is who I am. The albums is like Carter 4 was kind of like, what is this to me? You know, like there's a couple records I liked, but when you coming from 1, 2, and 3, where I can play them from front to back, it was like, you know, what is this? You know. So, but when Carter 5 dropped, I love Carter 5. I even really like Funeral a lot.
So I mean, I get what y'all saying, but to me is, since I've been listening to Wayne since he first came out till now, like it's kind of the same way that I am with M. Like I listened to M from the Slim Shady LP, and then I went backwards. I went to EP and then Infinite, and then I got to the Marshall Mathers LP. So it's kind of like the same with Wayne. I listen to every Wayne song. I could rock it in the car, and I'm not skipping shit. But and when he came with the new shit that came out, I mean, I don't know. I just still fuck with him, but I could get what you guys are saying, that it's different. It's a different type of Wayne that we getting on these newer tracks.
I'm just trying to make sure that they don't never say, I wish he was the old Wuntayk. I gotta stay where I'm at.
I've said it in 3 videos. You need to relax. just bring it down a little bit, brother, because my brain hurt every time I listen to your shit. It does. It aspirins and Tylenol at the same time.
Yeah, you know you're in for a brain fuck when you reacting to Wuntayk. Definitely. Pen game on fleek.
There was a comment that somebody put down on me, and they were like, "Yo," they were like, "Really? You can pick any fucking Wuntayk song to react to, brother. You're gonna lose your mind. It don't matter what it is."
Yeah. I be telling everybody, I got some of the most hardcore stand by me fans. Like they ain't gonna let nobody talk bad about me at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
I said, dude, on one of my Montana reactions, I had some. So you're not gonna call Wuntayk the GOAT? And I'm like, I call Wuntayk the GOAT all the time. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, yo, relax. You know, now because you be saying that Montana's the GOAT. I was like, why does it have to be just one GOAT? Why can't everybody be nice? Like, I think, me personally, and this is just me, I ain't saying this shit because you hear, I'll say it no matter where I'm at. Montana and Wuntayk to me are like right here. To me.
Yeah.
When it comes to the music, when it comes to actually the bars, pen and pad, the flow, the cadence, everything. I don't see a difference between them. I love both of them. Both of them. Because it's just like, you guys make me think. You guys make me like actually go back. Yo, I need to hear the song again because I know I missed something. And like I said, I'm a lyricist. I love lyricism to the day I die. Everything else is cool, but my go-to is make me think, make me want to use my brain, make me want to, like, there's a couple of bars that you say in your tracks that I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, so I'm going to look it up on Google. And then I'll look it up on Google, and by myself, no camera, I'm like, oh, that nigga said that? Oh, come on, bro. And I like lose my mind. So that's the type of shit that it makes my brain. I don't want my brain to ever be slow to the point where, in face value lyrics that people get out, I don't want to minimize myself to that. Because the more that I hear you lyricists, the way you guys rap, the more it's going to make me want to get in tune on what some of the bars that I don't catch. All right, so let me look up what the fuck he's talking about.
But at the end of the day, in a reaction is not necessarily a breakdown. You can't turn a 4-minute song into a 25-minute reaction just because the view time's not going to be there. So you're not going to catch every single song. It's more so just to vibe out, have fun, catch as many bars as you can in that short period of time, but hopefully expose new ears to that artist and bring some of your listeners to listen to this artist and help the fucking culture, help everybody fucking grow. So at the end of the day, we're not going to catch every fucking bar in a Wuntayk reaction or in a Montana reaction. It's not going to fucking happen.
Trust me. But all Wuntayk Timmy's fans let me know, yo, you missed this bar. Yeah. I'm like, you heard it 30 times. This is my first time hearing this, man. Relax.
I actually got on live a couple. I got on live a couple times, like after records dropped, and did a full breakdown of the record myself. Like just getting on Instagram on live and telling them I like my brother playing the song and I'm stopping it like, okay, when I said this, I was saying this and I was saying this and I was also saying this, like, but
That's lit.
and
See,
I did it
every
a couple.
time I see you go on IG live, like I'll click it, and you were like, "All right, man, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'm out of here." I'm like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?"
Yeah, I mean, in and out, I don't stay on there long. Those 2 times I actually was on there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it was like I don't like being on live. Like it's not something that I enjoy doing. It's
That's one
fun
of
to
the down.
interact, but
Yeah,
That's
I would think with all your stuff that's coming out and everything like that, or artists, period. It'll be hard to try to go live with your fans because you don't want to like slip up and tell them something that you were not supposed to tell them, or shit like that. I would find it difficult to go live.
it's
Me, to be honest.
that's a big part of why I don't, because they when they put me on the spot and ask me questions that I don't want to answer, I don't know how to play it off. It's like, man, I ain't answering that. And it's like I don't want them to feel like, oh, why he can't answer that question. It's just I ain't, so a lot of times I stay away from it. Like when I ask for questions, it's all the same questions. When is Rest When I'm Rich dropping? What's up with you and FGE? It's a lot of those, and it's like, man, I ain't trying to talk about that. Like, let's talk about something else.
yeah. That's also one of the downfalls about being in the Philippines is when cats go live or like do certain shit.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
wake
it's
up
tomorrow.
and I'll get the notification 8 hours after fucking the dude went live. There's no fucking chance I'm ever gonna catch that. But I know that, so it's all good. It is
That's
what
why
it
I
is.
think I can't live in the Philippines, or I'll lose my fucking mind. I'll be late to everything.
Yeah, but it's the island. It's supposed to be on island time, bro. You have a party, the party, you have a birthday party that starts at 5. Literally everybody shows up at 7 o'clock and you're on time. And you're the first one there.
We
But it's
literally
cool.
got people doing Wuntayk Timmy quotes over here.
The whole chat.
So they doing quotes.
They doing quotes of your boss. Every gun I buy means one less for my enemies. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
That ball was hard.
Yeah,
Wuntayk Timmy gonna go with a whole arsenal. These motherfuckers gonna have cap guns. That's bullshit.
We did we like that. That's a line that stood out for me, but we just did that song. Like we did that song earlier on in this stream. Like that's
Baby
dope.
Keith got a question.
What's the next remix you plan on doing? Or you'd like to do?
TBT.
Yeah. I don't really like to do remixes no more. Like I've been making so much original music that I don't care to do remixes no more. When I do, it's gotta be like, okay, everybody keeps asking me to do it. All right, cool, I'll do it. I used to do full mixtapes, like 18 tracks, all remixes, and drop the whole mixtape. I just don't care to do it no more because I realize the importance of original music and putting out my own content. So
building your own brand. So I got a question that's gonna piss off a lot of your fans in here right now. How many tracks you sitting on, you think, right now? It's gonna piss off a lot of people because the theme has been, when are we getting new music? When are we getting new music?
This man's gonna say 450. He's gonna say 450. Everybody's gonna log off.
But like I couldn't say how many tracks, but I have 5 projects that I haven't put out. So, and these are projects that I put together. Like, all right, I'm about to drop it, and then I decided, you know what, I'm not. And then I made a new project, and it's like, all right, I'm not putting this out yet either. Rest When I'm Rich 2 itself has like 50 tracks that I've made for that project, and I had to get it down to 12, so.
You think you had to do a side B, C, and D in order to finish that off?
Man,
Oh
so
my
what?
God,
What
50
happened with
tracks? That's crazy.
When you say project, do you mean track or do you mean album?
album?
So let's just say on the short end, there's 10 tracks per album. Minimum, you're sitting on 50 tracks, but one of your projects has about 50 tracks that you got to narrow down to 12. You guys
Yeah.
hearing this? It's it's TBD, but he's sitting on 250
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, so like I said, I record myself. I got my own setup at the crib, so I make music all the time. Like if I ain't with my kids, I'm making music. So it's it's really a toss up to how many records I got. But I like Restaurant I'm Rich too. I've been saying I was gonna drop it, so when I make records, it's like okay, I'm making records for Restaurant I'm Rich too, and I'm gonna drop it in the winter. Well, when I'm dropping in the winter, I'm making a certain type of music for the winter. But then I decide, you know what, I'm not dropping it yet. Well, now it's about to be summer. I have to make a whole new 15 records that's gonna fit the summer, like so
Right.
I've done that. I've done that for 3 years now. So all of those records just stacked up.
Like, you guys need to relax. This chat's doing stupid shit. Yo, Xbox GT, you need to calm down. He ain't gonna drop shit tonight. TBD. Understand that. Stop asking this man when he's gonna drop new music. He ain't told you already.
Soon.
I'm going to drop St.
Soon.
Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, something's dropping. 5 days from now.
And right after he drops it, wait about an hour and a half, you're gonna see me with green beer, and I'm gonna react to all of it. That's a fact. Yo, who's this funky man over here asking these two? Yo, get him out of here, dude. Seriously. Like,
Done. Done.
he was asking stupid ass questions, and fuck that. Like I said, Wuntayk, you need to let me know when you're in Florida. I need to be there. I could introduce you. I could get on stage and act like an idiot for 20 minutes. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you need me to do, brother. Yo, I need to see it live, because my thing is, like, I'm that one dude that's in the crowd, and it's just I'm the only one that's not even moving. I'm just sitting there watching the performance and seeing what can I catch live.
Yeah.
And seeing everything, the whole setup.
Yeah, you doing a reaction at the show.
It's a fact. I be asking.
There's certain artists that when you go see them live, experiencing the crowd experience with that artist is insanely memorable, and like just it's like rocking out and vibing out is fucking lit and dope. So that would be fun. Seeing you perform live would be fucking dope for sure. 100, like keeping it 100.
Man, I ain't been to a lot of shows myself. Like I haven't been to a lot of concerts in my life. But I just went to J. Cole's concert on his last tour. The first date, it was in Miami, and as seeing him perform the way he performed, it was like a different type of performance. Because I've been to like club performances. I've never really been to an arena to see a rapper. And his show was so crazy that it just made me like, man, my next shows, I got to turn it up because this shit is next level.
And you funding all your shit, right?
Yeah.
That's dope. Self-funded is lit. That's sick. Like videos, everything is all like it's all you.
Yeah. Everything's me. I do everything myself.
Because your videos be lit though.
No, but you got to respect that even more though, because like,
man, putting in the work.
You can get grants, you can apply for shit, but like self-funded, it just makes it better because you own everything yourself.
Yeah, that's a big reason why I really, really love my fan base too, because it's all organic. Like I've literally never put a dollar into promotion or marketing or anything. Like everything is literally me posting my music on YouTube and me posting it on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and they come and check my shit out. So it's real deal. Like I know that it's real love.
Facts. Facts. I mean, like I said repeatedly, me and Shake throughout the whole podcast, your fan base is nuts. Those
Yeah.
those people will ride and die for your ass, brother. I'm telling you, they crazy, and I'm part of it. I'm a one take stand. I'm gonna admit it. I don't give a fuck about what no one said. It kiss my ass. I could just appreciate your craft and the way you do it, because I know it. I mean, to you it might be easy. To me, a person that doesn't rap, it to me is just like, how the fuck do you do that? Like that's
Yeah.
it's nuts to me. And to do it at the level that you do it at, and not getting the recognition that I think, my personal opinion, that I think you should be getting,
Mm.
it kind of gets frustrating sometimes, because I'm just like, what does he have to do next for you guys to pay attention?
Yeah.
Like, dude, you literally did a whole track without breathing. It literally one take. You need this nigga to fly, to jump off of a fucking plane and rap? Like, what the fuck you want? This nigga's nasty. I
They
don't
want
get
me
it.
to do. They
I'm not
want
in
me
the
to.
game. I don't know nothing that goes on behind the scenes. I don't know none of that. I'm a fan, and I'm just like, yo, seriously, it's starting to piss me off.
Hey, I got a question. Is Federico there?
Federico, he's over here. He's over here chilling.
He's in the microwave.
I was wondering if he was there.
Yeah, he's over here. Today's his last day. He's talking too much. He's acting up a little bit. So I'm gonna have to get this nigga to the curb. But I got his cousin Ricardo coming next week.
That's dope.
I think I'm the only reaction channel that's got fucking characters and bullshit.
Yeah. I enjoy your reactions for real.
I appreciate that, bro. I mean, all I could do is just. That's why I try. I all the time. Every single video is literally, besides my Eminem shit, because I mean, it's hard for me to react to that nigga because I've listened to everything he's had. So I mean, I can't really react to it because it's not going to be genuine. That's why I don't do it. But when I react to something new that I haven't heard, that I don't know what I'm going to expect, that to me is just like, fuck, dude. What you see is what my wife's been seeing for the past 14 years.
When I say I laugh out loud in your reactions, like I literally laugh fuck out loud. I'll wake my wife up and she'll be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Nothing. I'm watching Ray." And she's like, "Oh, okay." She knows. She knows.
I'll be done with my reactions. I go inside. My wife is like, "Yo, it's 2 a.m. I haven't slept yet." And I'm like, "My bad. I'm sorry. I try to keep it down a little bit, but it's fucking hard, bro. Like I can't just not be me."
It's funny shit though, for real. I'm checking out this.
Ricardo, this nigga said, Larry said, Ricardo who? That's his cousin.
Shakey Vibe Podcast. We here with your boy, your homie, Wuntayk Timmy. It is episode 19. We appreciate each and every one of you for chilling out, vibing out, hanging out, and rocking out with us. For real.
Facts.
For real, for real.
Facts. My question was gonna be, with me, you already answered it. You're dropping some shit in St. Patrick's Day, which is like what, a couple of days away, some shit like that. So my question is to you: when you like sit down and you, I mean, I'm pretty sure that all you guys rapping wise, you guys come up with a schedule time. What's the time frame between the day the track is done to the release date of that track?
Well, it's a toss up. Like if it was up to me, I would drop shit the same day. Like I would do it today and drop it today. But because I'm working on albums and it's like, okay, this I'm putting it up. I'm just stacking up music for different. Like when it's original music, I want to hold on to it more. When it's remixes, I'll be trying to put that shit out the same day. But because it's a visual game, I gotta wait till I can shoot the video and then get the video back from the editor. Like a lot of people don't know. Like a lot of my videos, I edited them too. Like I do pretty much everything. I try to do it myself because I know the type of time that I work on.
Right.
I might shoot a video today, and there's been videos I shot that I didn't get back for a month and a half. And it's like, how the fuck I'm supposed to put the music out if I can't get it back? So
Wow.
I shoot the videos and then I'd say, man, let me get the footage and chop the footage up myself and do the edits and ask somebody that I know to come in and do the effects because I don't know how to do all of that shit, and that just to speed up the process. Like that's one thing I feel like my fans need to know. I be trying to get this shit out. I don't be trying to sit on it and not drop. I be trying to put this shit out, but I ain't in control of everything. I can't do something that I don't know how to do.
Right. So, Wuntayk Timmy is impatient. That mom, he makes a song at 2:00 in the afternoon. That shit needs to be out by 4.
3:59.
That's fire though. Like, if you honestly think about it, like you're trying to get that shit out. You're trying to get it out to the public because I understand the concept of outdated shit. You could be saying some shit that happened about 4, 5, 6 months ago. Nobody talking about it right now. You release that, and it's kind of like, yo, that's old. Why you bring that up now? Type of shit. I get it. I'll shoot your videos for $19.99. You get it back that day.
Especially when you write. It's even more so when you write something like insanely fire. You want that shit out as soon as fucking possible. Like when you shoot the music video, that's the last stage. That's the last thing you need to wait on to get out to your fans. So when you got to sit there and wait, you don't want to be that guy texting the dude saying, dude, come on, let's go. Dude. I'm an impatient motherfucker with that.
I don't like getting on people's nerves, and I don't like feeling like I'm getting on people's nerves. Like when it comes to my shit, it's like one thing. The thing that pisses me off the most is just do what you say you're gonna do. Don't tell me I'm gonna get the video back in 4 days, and here I am 2 weeks later hitting you up like, yo, what's up with it? Like just do what you say you're gonna do.
Facts.
So at the point that I learned how to.
Have you ever thought about getting into the editing and doing the videos and stuff like that? Being the fact, because by your lyrics alone, I know you're a smart dude. Like you're not dumb. Like you could go in there and try to figure out how to get all that stuff done.
Oh, I edited a video and I was on YouTube watching tutorials on how you do this, how you do it. I edited and did effects on a whole video for one of my records. It's called Unstable. I did it. It was on my first Restaurant I'm Rich project. And I just didn't put the video out yet. But I was trying to learn how to do everything myself because at the point that I can, then there's nothing in my way. Like I can put out this music as fast as I can make it.
Right. And now I'm pretty sure the fans your followers and everybody's they're gonna appreciate that because we need more.
Yeah.
And I haven't even get deep into the category yet. I'm getting there, but I'm like, yo, I want to know what he thinks about the war that's going on. Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna throw something in there. Like
you said you want to know what?
I don't know. I just do every time I react to your videos, I take a pause to myself before I start recording, and I'm like, understand that you might get a headache after this shit happens. So you need to brace yourself. Like that's why I try to not make my videos that long. But nigga, you make that shit hard.
Hey, I apologize. I apologize to anybody who feel like I'm making them buy too much exaggerating. Any of that, it comes to me that way. I'm not trying to make it harder than it gotta be.
But dude, in my mind, I'm like, dude, the harder it is to try to decipher your shit, to me, is better. Because it's so like I said before, it has replay value. Like I know if I listen to the same track that I just reacted to, if I listen to it to the next day, I know I'm gonna catch something different.
Yeah. There's certain artists that have the cheat code, and
Right.
Wuntayk Timmy definitely has the cheat code. 100%. Up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B. Start.
R2, L1X.
Facts. Like you got you got the cheat code. Some of the cats can sit down with pen and pad and just put shit together, wordplay, where other cats might have the cadence and all that stuff. But to be able to kind of be able to intertwine kind of everything is crazy. When you're putting your bars together, does it just flow natural, or do you ever get stuck? Like, what's the hardest part of a track for you?
Hardest part. The hardest part is probably I don't know at this point. I don't really know. Like I would have said, like if you had asked me this 5 6 years ago, I might have said, man, the hardest part is figuring out how to start it or
Yep.
how to end it. But it's like
Yep.
now it's kind of like I make music so, and when I say effortlessly, I don't mean like it's just so easy. I mean like I let the song come to me now. I'm not chasing it or trying to make it sound a certain way. So the hardest part would be at this point just figuring out which flow do I want to go with. Like I could rap like this or I could rap like this, which one I want to do. Because pretty much the bars be out there. I realize that like no matter what type of music I make, no matter what type of beats it is, it's always gonna be bars there. I'm always gonna have those. I gotta figure out which way makes it sound the best for the listener.
That's a fact. Now my man Rick G here, he says one take makes Ray curse me out all the time, and that is a fact. If you ever hear me say "fuck you, Rick" in my videos, it's because he was the one that recommended your track.
Okay.
And every time I'm just like, yo, he'll send me, yo, react to this, and then he'll start sending emojis of like aspirins and shit like that. You're like, you gonna get a
Yeah.
headache after this one. He called me the other night. He was like, y'all react to this one real quick. And I was almost done with the night. I'd done all my videos. And I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna show my man Wuntayk some love. I'm gonna go react to it. I'm like, man, fuck you, Rick. Fuck, it's
Hey,
1 o'clock in the
shout
morning,
to
nigga. My head hurt. What the fuck you doing?
shout to Rick G. Shout to
No, Rick
Kelton Dixon.
Rick did the same thing to me. He jumped into one of my live streams and he's like, yo, you got to play this. You got to play this. You got to play this. So I think we played 2 or 3 of your tracks in the live stream. And that was like the first time I heard your shit, but that was the first time I got deep into your shit. And then he
Yeah.
hit me up on IG like 2 days later and it's like, you need to react to this. And that's when we jumped on it. And that's when like we started reacting to you like a lot more on the channel. Rick's a real one for sure.
The reactions was new to me. I had never seen a reaction video before I did the first FGE cipher. I had never seen anybody do a reaction video. So it was like, damn, it's people recording how they feel when they listen to my shit. That's some new shit to me. The fact that I have so many people like hounding y'all to keep reacting to my shit is a blessing.
No, but
Facts. Your day ones are like real, man. Your day ones are strong.
it's a fact though. Like the amount of requests, because I get requests. I do reactions by a lot of people, and it's always like it's overwhelming because I'm just like, all right, man, they don't know this, so I got to do this one. But now I got to go do this one. Now I got to go do one take, and then I'll get Rick, and I get people like Rick because your fan base. I got at least 100, 150 to 200 people. There's all my comments. Yo, do this one next, and do that one next, and then do this one. I'm like, which one
And
do
then
you
do
want?
that one, and do that one, and that one, and then do that
But
one.
that's why I made it to like whoever gets whatever track gets the most likes. That's what I'm going to react to the next night. I had to do that, and it was specifically for you because I'm just like, yo, you guys are doing different songs every comment, and I'm just like, dude, I can't do all of them.
Yes, I remember looking at the comments and seeing like one person say like, "Hey, you need to react to this, and this," and then the next comment was five different songs from somebody else, and it's like I don't even these ain't even songs I would have said for somebody to react to, but it's 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 funny to see what people's favorite records are. You know, the records
Right.
that they want to see reacted to. Like, oh, this is one that you felt like was crazy because I wouldn't have thought so. You know, but
See, and the crazy part is, since I started reacting to you, everyone's always been saying, "Y'all react to top tier." And Rick told me that I reacted to it on my live, but when I get live, I get live. Like I'm drinking a 24 pack by myself, and I'm smoking like 2 to 3 blunts, so I don't remember shit. And then Rick told me, like, "Yo, you reacted to that shit on your live." I was like, "I don't count those. I get faded. I guarantee I hear it and I don't understand shit. I've never heard this before in my life." And I'm like, that's why I kind of don't like to go live, because a lot of people come and ask me to do a lot of your songs. And I'm like, I don't really feel like that's live material at this point. I think he deserves his own separate reaction to do it. That's why I kind of avoid it, because once I get on, bro, it's everybody. Do Wuntayk Timmy this? Do Wuntayk Timmy that? I'm just like, bro, relax. I'm not doing none of that. You made my
top
life
tier,
difficult. That's what I'm trying to say. You made my life very difficult, brother. Because Jesus Christ.
top tier is a record. Uh, it's not like the average one take record. Like it doesn't sound anything like any one take record you've heard. But when I found the beat, I actually sent it to my brother, and he's like, "No, I don't want to hear you rap on this." And I'm like, "What?" He was like, I ain't saying you wouldn't kill it, but I don't want to hear this shit." And I'm like, "Man, I don't give a fuck what you want to hear." So I did it anyway. And that's why in the beginning of the record, you hear me say, like, don't tell me what I can do or what I should do. Like, I was talking directly to my brother. So, and it's actually one of the records I get the best response from. Like, when I play that for anybody, it's always the reaction that I expect to get.
Yeah, Ray, you're gonna lose your shit, buddy. You need to wear a diaper for that one.
No, I already got a diaper. No, you don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm good.
That's funny shit. Yeah, like
It's crazy because when you hit me up and you told me that you're gonna do the podcast, like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I try to keep it 100%, no matter where I'm at. I don't give a fuck. This is who I am. It is what it is. I literally ran inside the house from the garage, from the studio, and I told my wife, "Yo, Wuntayk said yes." She was like, "Who the fuck is Wuntayk? Relax. Like, what are you talking about?" And I was like, "Yo, he said he's gonna be on the podcast. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. I want to talk to this nigga." And she was like, "Yo, first of all, you need to massage my feet and shut the fuck up and relax." Come on down. I told everybody at work, they're a bunch of country boys. They don't know who the fuck Wuntayk Timmy is. They were like, "Who?" Oh, don't worry about it. Watch the podcast. Good. Dude, I got stoked, brother. And when I started digging into your catalog and all that in the interview, I'm like, "Yo, this man doesn't do interviews," and he said he was gonna go ahead and just hop up on our shit real quick. I was just like, "Nigga, what?" Dude, I called my
Yeah.
boss. I had a text, and I was about to say, "Yo, fuck this job. I can kiss my ass. I'm out of here." I swear to God.
it's funny though, because like he had to wait 6 hours before he could text me. Telling me that you said yes, because he knows he would fucking wake me up and my wife would be pissed.
You know how bad it was, man? I was just like, I looked at 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, and I was like, "Yo, this nigga's got to be up." Like, yo, dude,
Are you awake? Are you awake?
Really, like, no lie, no
Sort
bullshit.
of.
It is a definite fucking 110% honor to have you here.
Yo, facts.
Nah, man,
Because,
I appreciate y'all for real.
like, brother, like when I tell you I fucks with you hardcore, pause. That's what I do. I mean, your music speaks for itself. I fuck with it. I got my son on it too. Because my son was listening to like this stupid shit. I tried to convert him. He didn't want to listen. I don't know if the school system or whatever it is. And I tried to convert him to lyricism. So check this out. He heard one of your tracks and he went and said, "What?" He immediately told his mother that he wanted to buy a Nas CD so he could just go down the line to get into the lyricism.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, my son is not, he won't catch it unless I told him on some of the bars, but he'll come at me. He was like, yo, you heard what he said on that one? He said this, that, and the third. I was like, nigga, I reacted to it. Of course I heard it. And he was like, nah, but he said this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, so you got my son getting into the lyrics. He's 12. So he's in that age frame that these mumble rappers is what him and his boys usually listen to. But I'm trying to push it. Yeah. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is I tried to do this with Eminem and he didn't listen. You made him listen.
I had the right touch. Just the right touch. I meant the right amount of the other mixed with.
Yeah, because it's a fact. Because what he explained to me is he's like, I understand what he's saying better than anybody else because he's saying it in a flow and a cadence. I mean, he didn't use these words, but he said it in this way that I could actually comprehend what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
That I mean he listens to nothing but mumble rap half the time. And then you got him listening to Nas and you got him listening to Biggie and Jay and all these other people. And I'm just like,
hey, if I can be the gateway from mumble rap to the greats, that's a good stake for my claim.
That's a compliment. Yeah.
That's a fact. Because I mean,
for sure.
It's just to me, I'm like I said, I sound like a broken fucking record, but it just I wish I had more power to like make more influences to get people like you, Montana, and No Fatigue, and all these people like where I believe you guys need to be.
Yeah.
Because in my eyes, I'm like, yo, it's easy to get a good producer and do a fire ass beat and say nothing on the track and get 1 million views.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. All you gotta do is have the bread to do that. But to come up with the shit that you guys sit down and actually put some thought in and make it to where it's a double and a triple entendre and metaphors and the schemes and still be one of these like, I mean, if you want to call it club bangers, like to do all that and make it look like it's nothing to you. I mean, that shit's crazy. It's nuts to me.
Hey, I got a question real quick. You Eminem your favorite rapper? He stole a couple of my bars one time. I was just wondering.
Relax. Relax.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
One take. We're brothers, brother. I understand, but you need to relax just a little bit. Now, I've heard, trust me, dude, I listen to so much Eminem. I've heard bars of Eminem that I've heard from somebody that previously did it.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard all of that.
Yeah.
So I understand. My thing is, I mean, Eminem is just a lyrical fucking genius.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
But it's the same thing. Like, when I started doing this YouTube shit, like, I was in a box. I didn't really venture off to anything else. I was just like, these are the people that I listen to, which was like Jay, Biggie, M, Nas. That's what I'm listening to, and that's all I'm going to listen to. When I started this YouTube stuff and I started listening to these other people, like me personally, I put Montana, I put Tally 300, I put all of you guys in the same pedestal that I put the rest of these people that I've been listening to for years.
Yeah.
Because just in a couple of reactions, a couple of videos that I've listened to you guys, it's just like, no, they're definitely on that level. There's nothing that's going to prove me wrong. Like, no one can say anything to me saying, no, One Take is not on Eminem's level. I was like, I don't know, because he's kind of is. If you
Yeah,
just look at the way you put your shit together, the way your verse structure and everything, how you put it together, aesthetically, it's good in the ears. Like I can hear it, and it's not going to be like, oh, he's doing too much of this, or he's doing not enough of that. It's like where it needs to be at, where aesthetically I can listen to it multiple times and not get tired of it.
yeah,
But that's the same pedestal that I put Jay, Nas, Eminem, Biggie, Method Man. That's where I put them at. So it's not going to be nothing. No one can tell me, oh, you can't say that you are a Wuntayk Timmy stan or anything like that when you only listen to a couple of his tracks. I'm like, who the fuck are you? You can't tell me what the fuck I do or I can't do, nigga, because I straight up put the ad on Instagram. You come see me, and we're gonna figure it out. Like if I think you're dope, and it is what it is from there. And my thing is, all these years of all this crap that's been coming out, and I'm gonna say it's fucking shit. The producer is fire. The rapper sucks. And then when I get into this YouTube and I start hearing people like you, Montana, Tally, Nick Natoli, all these people that are like boring off, Michael Bartz, boring off, and it's just like, finally. Like this is what I was looking for all these years, and I couldn't find it until I got this.
The perfect word is finally, 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 finally. The game needs fucking spitters. And you guys are going to birth so many fucking spitters instead of like the other cats that were a little bit before you, the mumble rappers. But like, if you look at the game now compared to what it was 5 years ago, mumble rap has pretty much started fizzling out of the game. There's still them songs and stuff like that there. But at the end of the day, like, it's getting back to cadence, flow, delivery, bars, bar patterns, schemes, and all that shit. Everybody wants to do the double time, which is what it is. If you can do it, great. If you can't, you don't necessarily need to.
Now, I got a question. When you do your triplet flow, how do you do it where it's so clear that I can hear it? I know you can't answer that question. 2B, EBD, I get it. But I was like, how the fuck is this man rapping this way? And like, I can actually hear every syllable, every word. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm just a fan. That's all it is. I'll shut up.
How much practice do you put in your flows, or does it just come naturally?
Well, it comes pretty naturally now. I used to, like, the thing is, I've rapped for so long now that, like, I used to, like, say for instance, before, like I said, I got my own, studio at the crib now. So before I had a studio at the crib, it was a situation where I have to I want to learn my rap before I go to the studio. I don't want to have to read it. I don't want to have to, I want to know it, and I want to know it like front to back, because a lot of people might not, but I wasn't like privileged. I didn't have a lot of money to go to the studio and shit. So when I'm going to the studio, I'm trying to book 1 hour, and I want to get the song recorded and mixed all in this hour. So I need to knock this shit out quick, So at that point, after practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing the same, it's like, now it's kind of like, man, I know what I'm doing. I got it, So my flow is pretty much set in stone now.
Now, are you thinking about getting into like anything besides rap? Like, let's talk like movies or
I want to be an actor.
Okay.
I want to be I want to be an actor. I know I can play in movies a lot longer than I'm going to be trying to rap.
That's a fact. I think you can rap until the end of time. That's just me. But
I mean in the sense of going on tour and doing. I ain't gonna be trying to do that forever. I'm gonna be, I ain't gonna want to do that the rest of my life. So.
I can see you in a remake of Dope being Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Even Menace to Society.
Now, being that you want to get into the acting thing, are you looking for more like serious roles or something like more comedy?
But I
you know,
wanna like Will Smith. I would do both. I want to do the best. Like I tell people all the time, Jamie Foxx is probably the most talented black man ever to me. You know, when it comes to comedy, when it comes to serious roles, when it comes to talent, music wise, like I feel like I want to do all of that the same as Will Smith. You know, like I want to be able to do whatever I do, great. So whatever role I can get, I just want to do it to where they believe, you know, that damn he was good at that.
I've been waiting so long for Jamie Foxx and those people to drop Mike Tyson, the Tyson movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
boy.
3 years ago, Jamie Foxx was jacked like a motherfucker, and I saw the trailer to that fucking movie, and I was just like, I'm a boxing fan. I used to box back in it. Like, I want to see that so bad. Like, he had that voice, and I want that. Cam
Django's the best movie ever.
Oh yeah,
Django was lit. Django
and
was
that's the thing
crazy.
about Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx could do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It don't
from
matter what the
from
role.
Ray to Django, like
Yeah,
from
you
in
seen
living color
Collateral?
to Django.
You seen Collateral with Tom Cruise?
Nah, I ain't seen it.
Dude, that movie is like Jamie Foxx is a whole nother level of actor. Like he's playing this like nonchalant, normal type of person and shit like that. Like kind
Oh,
of
hold on. Is that the movie with the girl and they in the cab?
He's the taxi driver.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I have seen that.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jamie
yeah, yeah.
Foxx. I mean, I have to agree with you 100% on that one. That man could do anything, bro. He did
The,
Ray. His shit is crazy. His catalog is nuts.
the homie Cam's asking a question. He's like, "What studio were you going to in Louisville?" He's been hitting up 400.
I go to Saint ahead first. I ain't that's only engineer that I go to. I've been going to Saint for 12, 13 years.
That's dope. That's dope.
Now, is it important for you when you find, or like your man's, like you had to find somebody that pretty much sees your vision on how you want that track to come out?
Yeah.
Before you got to him, like how many of them do you had to go through before you got to him?
I worked with maybe 5 or 6 different engineers. Saint was just the first one to say, "Nah, you can do it better than that. Do it over." You know, like
Really?
most when it came to, you know, most studios you go to, they charge by the hour. When I met
Yep.
Saint, he was his studio was in his living room at his mama's house, but he was charging by the track. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, per track. So it's no amount of time. Just get, you know, we gonna work on it till it's right, you know. So he was the first one to actually tell me like, I mean, it sounds dope, but I think you could do it better. Like you should do it like this. I didn't have that luxury going to studios where it's time, you know, like so when I realized, oh, he actually cared about the quality of the music. He's not in it for the money. Like
Right.
he was
That's a
charging like
hundred.
$10 a track too. You know, I could tell like he's really in this for the
Oh
love of
wow.
music, you know.
Yeah. No
So
Wow,
shit.
that's crazy.
yeah,
That is nuts. I
Most
mean,
people charge
that's how
for
you know
hours.
that, like what you just finished saying right now. That's how you know he's in it not for the money. He's in it
Yeah.
for the quality of music that's being put out. Because at the end of the day, his name's going to be on that track.
yeah.
So I mean, he has to, represent himself properly. So I mean, that's just dope. That's awesome, man. Yo, we've been going at this for 3 hours.
That's why
Jakes,
we
I
call
know
it the
it's
chill
early morning
session.
for you. I know you got a shit to do, man. Everything. Wuntayk, my brother. Thank you so much once again for
Man, I
having
appreciate
for being
y'all.
on this, man. We appreciate it so much. Like I said, you're one of my favorite rappers, brother. It's all love here. Whatever you need from me, I'm a full
Love,
call
man.
away.
I'm gonna make it down to Tampa. I'm gonna make it out to the Philippines.
Brah, that's a
You
bet.
do that,
We're
you
gonna
hit
get
me
you
up.
out
I'm
here for
there.
sure.
I'm there like swimwear. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, man. Give it up I need to see flames, fire. I need to see all that for my man Wuntayk Timmy. My brother, once again, thank you so much, brother. I don't know how else to repay you but reacting to your shit.
Yeah, love,
Facts.
man. I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate
Everybody,
y'all
thank
for
you
real.
so much, Shakespeare. Thank you, my brother. I will check you guys out later. Wuntayk, I'm coming out with a reaction, so stay tuned to that.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Love. Peace.
Peace.